Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Andrew Hollenball, Jessica Overholt, Chris Phillips, and led by Field Commander Pete Payne and Band President Bella Krause, we proudly present the Fredericktown High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand and join the band for the playing of the Fredericktown High School alma mater. To honor our country, we ask that you please remain standing. Gentlemen, remove your hats and join us for the playing of our country's national anthem. Get ready for an FHS marching band standard.
Griffin Insurance, taking care of your family since 1972. In today's day and age, it's very uncommon to get a real person when you call. Not at Griffin Insurance. We represent multiple carriers to find the best rate for you and your family. Whether it's auto, residential, commercial, or farm, we're here to help. Call Griffin Insurance at 740-397-7488. Griffin Insurance, finding you the best rate.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Welcome into week number 3 of high school football, brought to you by Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction. Stay tuned for this Starting Point pregame show.
Hey, football fans, as we cheer on our teams this season, let's talk about a crucial support team right here in Mount Vernon.
At Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center, we're here to support you through every decision, just like a coach guides you through the big game.
Whether it's about pregnancy testing or exploring your options, Starting Point is all about giving you the information and support you need.
Just like every play counts on the field, every choice you make for your life matters.
For more information, visit knoxstartingpoint.com.
Knox Starting Point, you have more choices than you think.
And we're back into the start of week number 3 on the Starting Point pregame show. I'm Kyle Kerstetter, and tonight's action, we bring you the Fredericktown Freddies against the Utica Redskins. Freddies come in tonight, a 1-1 record after a very great win in week number 1 as they stunned Highland at Highlands Place 30-28. And a little bit of a letdown last week as they took on Northridge and lost 13-19. And so they'll see if they're able to rebound here, looking to build upon their success of last season. A late entry into the playoffs, a couple last week wins in the season, and see if they can't keep building on that as they rely on their running game attack, brought to you by Elijah Roush. Quarterback will be Blake Sipes as they try to contain this Utica team that came off their first winning season last year as they were 7-4, 3-2 in conference. It was their first winning season since the 2010 season. And they beat the Freddies last year in week 3, 34-20 at Utica. So they'll see here if they're able to continue that success into a second season. And so far this year, looking to build on the last season's success, they have not been as successful as they wanted, as they lost week number 1 6-21 against Centerburg. Now last week they had a little bit better time of it as they held tight with Danville before finally not being able to put them away, and Danville pulled away in the fourth quarter 24-14. So they'll look to build off of some of that momentum last week and bring it in here to Fredericktown as they take on the Freddies, looking to right their season and get their first win. And it's one of those things where you kind of look at it in a overall sense, you need to get that first one. Otherwise, you start feeling like you're constantly chasing an uphill battle. And I know the Utica Redskins fan base is looking for that as well as they've traveled up here to Fredericktown in beautiful Knox County. As we are looking at a cool weather night after the rain came through. We might have a little bit of rain here towards the start of the game, but other than that, the weather forecast should be pretty clear and bright, just like Gary's future, as we continue to bring high school football here on the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Howard Hilton Grill, just east of Apple Valley on Coshocton Road, has a casual, cozy atmosphere, offering comfort food and good times. Open daily from 10 in the morning to 1 a.m., now adding Sunday morning breakfast at 8 a.m. The Howard Hilton also recently added on an outdoor tiki bar seating patio option with big screen TV. Stop by and enjoy great tastes like the Hilton Burger or enjoy Taco Tuesdays at the Howard Hilton in Howard. That's the Howard Hilton, 740-599-2337.
If market volatility is keeping you awake at night, call Spearman Financial Services. Spearman Financial Services have seen plenty of ups and downs, and this is normal. As our old high school football coach would remind us, the true champion is found with your ability to bounce back after a loss. So stop losing sleep and call the team who will coach you through the good times and the bad times. Spearman Financial Services, financial plans that last a lifetime.
Securities offered through Valmark Securities Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Valmark Advisors Incorporated, SEC registered investment advisor. Spearman Financial Services is a separate entity from Valmark Securities Incorporated and Valmark Advisors Incorporated. Past performances cannot guarantee future results. One cannot invest directly in an index.
This is Lorraine from Buckeye Stoves. Yodel Summer Sale. Save up to $500 on all stoves and fireplace inserts with Yodel Summer Sale. it's a perfect time to buy a stove or fireplace. Don't miss out on the Yodel Summer Sale. Buckeye Stoves, visit our showroom on State Route 95 in Fredericktown. Buckeye Stoves, the cozy way to save. Go Freddy's!
Welcome back into the Starting Point pregame show as we continue to get ready for kickoff here in week number 3. And another thing that's awesome about week number 3 is, you know, now that football season is in full swing, as college started off last week, and next week or this weekend we've got college continuing, and then last night the start of the NFL season. And remind you, you can see all our sports broadcast schedules at WNBO.com under the sports tab. Remind you to stick around after the game as well for the Starting Point pregame show, as well as the Pizza Cottage player of the game that we will be bringing to you each and every week as we continue to travel down the 2024-2025 high school football season. And one of the things we're going to watch here tonight is how well Utica's defense can contain this offense for Freddy's. As they've shown so far this season, the defense has kind of been the backbone for them. Right now, offensively, they're trying to find a way to get a little continuity and rhythm. A lot of new starters in there. After last year's successful season, they had a decent amount of kids graduate, but they also had a good amount of kids kind of transfer out to other school systems. And so right now they're just trying to regroup their core, retool, as they say, and get things going back on the field. For the Freddies, they are really trying to look to bounce off that loss last week. I know their coaching staff was not extremely pleased about the way that game went down for them, as they were expected to win that game. But I know they're able to get their team going here, as they've done every single year, and play a very competitive style of football, regardless of who the opponent is that is in here or who they have to go travel to. As the teams are now getting ready to come out on the field, and I believe, if I saw correctly, it will be Utica who has deferred and will be kicking off to start this game. But we will take one more quick break from our sponsors before we come back for live action. You've been listening to the Starting Point pregame show.
Elite Preparedness stands as Ohio's unrivaled destination for top-tier firearms training and related services. Experience our state-of-the-art facilities in scenic southern Knox County, stock up in our pro shop, and enjoy our indoor and outdoor range options. Our expert cadre leads an unparalleled lineup of classes and personal training sessions. We also offer VIP transportation, armored vehicle services, along with security and executive protection services. Reach out at 740-263-1234, explore online at elitepreparedness.com, or visit our facilities at 25580 Bell Church Road, Utica, Ohio, to witness the ultimate in preparedness and training.
Hey, I think I might be pregnant.
What? How do you know?
I took a pregnancy test the other night. I don't know where to start. I don't think I'm ready to be a mom.
It's totally okay. I heard there's this place called Starting Point. They have free pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, and counseling. They have resources available for girls on a tight budget. You have more choices than you think.
Really? I don't know. If my parents find out, they'll kill me.
Don't worry, girl. Everything is confidential and judgment-free.
How do I make an appointment?
Just visit knoxstartingpoint.com to schedule your free appointment today.
As we get ready here for week number 3 of high school football, brought to you by Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction, along with some of our other wonderful sponsors this season: Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Foster's Pharmacy, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Spearman Financial Services, Elite Preparedness, Pizza Cottage, Avita Health Systems, Licking Knox Goodwill, a Country Court Skilled Nursing, and the Living Center Senior Living Apartment Community. All of our wonderful sponsors. Anytime you see them out there, folks, make sure to thank them for bringing you all this wonderful high school football action all season long. And as always, I stand corrected, as Utica will be kicking off, and the Freddies will start with the ball on offense. Fredericktown wearing their black uniforms with the white and red trim, red numbers, and their silver pants with the red stripe. Utica comes in their white traveling uniforms, their top-rated Ohio high school football helmet from the 2023-2024 season, and their gray pants, as they will get ready here now to kick off the ball. As the officials come set, make sure everybody's in place and ready to go. Back deep for the Freddies is going to be Brody Davis along with Elijah Roush. Not quite sure what the officials are waiting for here. Now they're finally set and ready, and now the ball blows off the tee, as we do still have a little bit of wind running through the plateau of Fredericktown. As they finally get the ball set and ready to go, Brandon Thornsberry, the 6'2", 225-pound senior, will do the kicking duties here for the Redskins. As they will be kicking left to right or west to east. It's going to be a low bouncing kick taken by the up man about the 25, out across the 30. He's going to stutter step. He's going to go down right there. It's a great job on the coverage team by Grayson Tayo, the 5'10", 200-pound senior, as that will be a name you hear a lot for this Utica defense. So Blake Sipes comes out on the field, ready to lead the Freddies here in week number 3 as he brings the play in from the sideline. Out of the huddle they come, shotgun formation. Elijah Roush will be lined up in the backfield with him on the right-hand side as he got trips split out far to the right. Takes the snap, turns. It's going to be a quick screen to the outside. He's got his receiver there. Good coverage initially, but he's able to get around that corner, and he'll drive out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain. And a nice little hook up there by Brody Davis with Sipes. It looked like the defense had a chance to get them in the backfield there initially, as in the coverage there was Wyatt McInturf. But unfortunately, he was not able to, Nicholas Drum, but he was not able to wrap him up in the backfield. So it makes it 2nd down and 6 now as the ball's just shy of the 40-yard line in Freddy's territory. Shotgun formation, 1 right, 2 to the near side left. Turns, hands off. Roush is going to hit the ground. He's going to stutter step. The ball's on the ground, and it looks like it will be covered up by the Freddies. But a good job there defensively at the point of attack by Brandon Thornsberry, the 6'2", 225-pound senior for the Redskins. So after a positive play on 1st down, 2nd down is a negative play and puts them behind the chains. It's going to make it 3rd down, and we're going to call it about 15 as the ball is just on the plus side of the 30-yard line in the middle of the field. A nice job by the grounds crew here. Beautiful green field amongst this dry, drought-like weather we've had all summer long in Ohio. Shotgun formation again. Sipes takes a snap. He's going to roll out. He's got time. He's looking downfield. He's going to try to cut back across the traffic. He gets the block there, tries to make something happen, but Tayu, along with a couple of his teammates, are right there to wrap him up, and that's going to force a tongue got in the way. That's going to force a 4th down, and that'll put a punting situation here for the Freddies. So a good job defensively for the Redskins on the first series. Was able to hold them at 3 and out. We'll see here what they're able to do offensively. Back deep for the Redskins is going to be Gavin Tucci, 6 foot, 170-pound senior. And doing the kicking duties here for Fredericktown. A little hard time seeing his number out there, but we will get his name for you here shortly. As that was Jordan Moore. He gets his leg into it. Tussie's going to take a fair catch right at the 37-yard line, and that is where the Redskins will start their first offensive series of the game. Folks, bear with me tonight. I apparently have a tongue that is on break, and so I apologize as I fumble through my words here, but I promise either Gary will take over or I'll start acting better. So the Redskins are going to start here 1st and 10 inside their own territory at the 38-yard line. Hayden Piper is the quarterback for the Redskins. Joining him in the backfield is going to be Mason Bauer. Shotgun formation, 2 split left, 1 to the near side right. Hands it off to Bauer on a counter sweep to the left-hand side. He's got a little bit of blocking out across the 40, and he goes down right about the 44-yard line. A nice gain on 1st down of 6. I know that's one thing that this coaching staff for Utica has really wanted to start and establish is that running attack. Allow that running attack to open up the passing game and then really start taking advantage. So we'll see what they do here again. Shotgun formation to this side to the right, as that's going to be a snap. He's going to fake it. He's going to keep it himself. He goes up the middle there, makes a couple men miss, and Piper finally runs actually into his own teammate, and he will go down there right about the 47-yard line, but not before he got a 1st down and into Fredericktown territory. So 1st down for the Redskins on their first drive as it's looked promising on the ground so far, as they have pushed their way into the Freddies territory at the 46-yard line. Shotgun formation again, 1 far left, to the near side here right as Piper takes a snap. He's going to look for his receiver. He's got him there on the outside as he's able to get him on a little flat route. And Gavin Tucci is able to turn it upfield to about the 40-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And that's a nice gain of about 6 yards. So Piper doing a good job there of rolling out of the pocket, finding his wide receiver, and delivering that ball right where he needs it, which is not the easiest of jobs as you are moving and so is your target. But he did a great job of making sure he got in there. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 4 now as they line up again, shotgun formation. 2 split out far to the left. As Piper takes the snap, turns, it's going to be a counter to I believe that was Mason Bowen, Mason Bowen on that counter play there. Got about 2 yards, a little slow to develop as they had lined up Tucci in the backfield with Piper, and he was able to try to get him on a little misdirection counter play there. And brings up again 3rd and 3 now as they could look over to the sideline for their play call. Mind you, again, at the end of the game, stick around for the Pizza Cottage Player of the Game. Brought to you each and every week. Shotgun formation. 2 right, 1 to the left. Tussie's to the left. He goes in motion, fakes the handoff to him. Does Piper. He keeps it himself on a dive. And unfortunately, he was not able to get anywhere. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And we'll see here now what the Redskins decide to do. Is you're a little bit in that no-man land, just inside the 40-yard line. They got to get to about the 36, I would say closer to the 35 in order to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun formation. 2 split out left. As Piper, hard count, almost got the defense to step offside. As Bowen is in the backfield with him, Piper takes a snap. He's going to roll left. He's going to pump fake. He's going to try to turn it back. He does a little bit, but he's going to get right back to that line of scrimmage. And a great job there defensively by the Freddies. As that was big number 21 in there on the tackle, Kirk Parker. So turnover on down for the Redskins. As the Freddies will get the ball back inside their own territory. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Out of the huddle they come again. Shotgun formation. 2 split left to the near side right. Roush in the backfield. As Sipes comes set, sends a man motion from right to left. High snap, tries to get, he does get it to him on a counter sweep, and he's able to make a couple man miss in the background. He runs into a tackler, and that is Hunter McKinney right there at about the 47-yard line, and he drives him out of bounds. But a nice gain of about 5 yards there on 1st down. As that was Brody Davis on the carry. Shotgun formation to the near side left here. Sipes takes snap again, high snap. This time he keeps it himself on a little quarterback keep off that left side. And he ends up running into his own man, Davis, before he's driven out of bounds with a little assistance there from Kyler Zeiske. 5', 760 pounds junior for the Redskins. The Freddies have made it into Redskin territory for the first time at the 44-yard line. Shotgun formation as he's going to have 1 near side left, 2 split out far side right. Roush behind him in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. He's going to roll right. Pressure's coming. It's coming right up the middle, and he does get it away. His receiver gets it at the line of scrimmage, makes a man miss, and he eventually gets tackled by a host of Redskins. The initial pressure coming right up the middle by Elijah Bland. Unfortunately, he was not able to get there, and on the tackle, it looked like it was Wyatt Ryan along with a couple of his teammates. So it's going to make it 2nd down, and we're going to call it 7. As the ball rests just inside the 40-yard line at the 41 on the far hash mark. Shotgun formation here for the Freddies. He's going to have trips to the near side here on the left. Roush is going to be his hip. Now he's going to send a man in motion from left to right. He's going to take it. And it looked like a little miscommunication there as his running back wasn't ready. He made a man miss in the backfield. But as he tried to do that, that gave plenty of time to Grayson Tayu as he came in and wrapped him up for a loss of about a yard. So good job again there defensively by these Redskins. Starting to stiffen up here as the pressure comes. So let's make it 3rd down and 7. Ball back at the 42-yard line now. Shotgun formation, trips right, 1 near side left. As Sipes looks over the defense, has Roush in the backfield with him, takes a snap, rolls right. He's looking downfield. He's got time. He's going to roll back the other way. He's trying to bait the defense, and I think he's going to hold a little too long as he got hit when he threw it. And the ball is just going to sail incomplete to no man's land. Trying to make a little too much happen there as he had plenty of time in that backfield. They were only bringing 4 on the pressure. But unfortunately, he just was not able to find a wide open receiver, and that's going to make it 4th down now. So another good stand here by the Redskins defense, forcing a 4th down. And that's going to send out the punt team as Jordan Moore will line up deep to do the kicking duties. Gavin Tucci will be back deep for the Redskins. He's going to set up camp at about his own 5-yard line. Moore gets a snap, gets his foot into it. It's a high-end over-end kick angled towards the sideline. It checks up like a nice chip shot at about the 15. Hits the ground again, rolls forward to about the 14, and that's where it will be down. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. And offensively for the Redskins, they had a pretty good go of it on the ground until they got into Fredericktown territory, and then they just kind of sputtered out a little bit as they were not able to find the open lanes like they did earlier in that drive and turned it over on downs. So we'll see if they have a little more success here with their second attempt with the ball deep inside their own territory at the 14-yard line. Piper's going to be in a shotgun formation all by himself. 3 left, 2 to the right. Man in motion is Tussey from right to left. He's going to get the handoff on a jet sweep, and he's going to get caught in the backfield as he was trying to get outside, but Gavin Toombs was having none of that. And the 6'5", 225-pound defensive end was able to knock him down for a loss of about 7. And that is not what you want on a first down, as it puts you behind the chains. It kind of takes you out of your whole entire playbook and forces you into a little more predictable situation here, as you got to get some of that yardage back. So again, shotgun formation as he's got trips out here to the near side right. Mason's in the backfield with him as Piper takes the snap, hands it off to him. He drops his shoulders right across the line, up across the 15, and he'll power forward to about the 17-yard line. Gets him inside the chains again, a nice little gain there, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and long, and we'll call it 3rd and about 8. Good job up front there by the offensive line for the Redskins, opening up that gap. And we'll see what they're able to come up with here. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. Piper takes the snap. He's going to roll. He's going to look to the sideline. He's got his receiver there, and it's caught as he was able to hook up with Gavin Dugan, a 6'3", 370-pound sophomore. And that should be enough for a first down and to keep this drive alive for the Redskins. One of the things that you got to like as a coaching staff right now is you're watching this young man Piper throw the ball. He is looking to multiple targets. Now, obviously, Gavin Tucci is the senior leader out there and have his main target. But he's got a lot of nice complementary pieces, as we saw there, one in Gavin Dugan. Takes the handoff to Mason. Mason off that left side, drops his shoulder, powers through it, and he'll go down after a gain of about 3 as he was hit at the line of scrimmage, but still was able to keep those legs churning and get some kind of positive gain out of that. And it's 2nd down, and we'll call it 7. So the Redskins look over to the sideline as they kind of have a multi-tier play calling situation over there. They come set, shotgun formation, 2 left, 1 near side right. As Bowen will step up on the right-hand hip of Piper. Tucci's in motion. He's going to take the snap, roll that way. He's looking for him out of the backfield, gets him at the 30, and he'll get dragged out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. But a nice gain on 2nd down and brings up a really manageable 3rd and 2. Simplistic play, designed for success, and ran to perfection. As you can tell there, Piper's confidence with Tucci is high, as they have hooked up twice now on that same play here in the first quarter. 3rd down and 2, shotgun formation, as Bowen comes on the left-hand hip of Piper. 3 split out left, takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper right up the middle himself across, and he'll go up to the 40. A great job there up front by the offensive line again, opening up holes, this time running behind Wyatt Cullop, along with Nick McInturf. About 600 pounds of young men up there moving the line. Shotgun formation, 3 split left. Again, Piper keeps it himself, stutter step into the line of scrimmage. This time a little better job of getting penetration and getting into the backfield and tripping him up by a shoelace there this time for the Freddies was Gavin Toombs. We'll say officially got 2 yards and mark it at the 41-yard line. 2nd down now as the clock continues to roll down to 2:34 here in the first quarter. 0-0 is our score. Shotgun formation, trip split out left as Piper's in the backfield. This time Tucci's lined up with him on the right-hand hip. He's going to send him in motion out of the left-hand side. Takes a snap, drops back. He's looking downfield. He's going to get his man over there, and it's a closing speed situation, and that was a great job. As if he was not able to bring him down, Tucci was going to be able to run for days. But Elijah Roush did an excellent job getting him around that shoulder pad and wrapping him up and bringing him down to make it 3rd down, and we'll call it 14. As that ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage, and just unfortunately not enough blocking in front for Gavin. So again, shotgun formation as Piper comes set with Bowen in the backfield on his right-hand hip. 2 split out to the near side here right. He's going to roll that way as he's looking downfield. He's looking even more. He's got his receiver there across the middle and out across the 40. As that is again, Gavin Tucci will go up to about the 42-yard line, but still shy of that 1st down marker, and out come the punt team for the Redskins. So it will look like a promising drive again for the Redskins as it gets to about midfield, sputters out. So Gavin Tucci will do the punting duties here for the Redskins. And back deep for the Freddies will be Brody Davis. Snap, gets his foot into it. It's going to be a angled kick that's going to go out of bounds, and we'll see where the official decides to say it actually went out of bounds. As it bounced at about the 30-yard, 25-yard line, but I don't know if that's officially where it came out. No, he's going to go all the way back to the 20 and walk you up. We'll see here what that 1st down is going to be. He's out across the 30 now, up to about the 35. I would imagine probably right around the 40 is where it went out of bounds. And that is going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Freddies at their own 38-yard line. So a net punt of about 15 yards for the Redskins. We'll see if that doesn't come back to haunt them. Shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 to the right. Roush in the backfield with Sipes. So he comes set, look over the defense. Takes a snap, turns. Roush is going to get it right up the middle. He's got a huge hole across the 45. Stutter step at the 50, and he gets wrapped up and brought down there at the 50. As on the tackle there for the Redskins, Utica was Aaron Hayes. But not before he got a big gain and a 1st down in his inside Utica territory at the 46-yard line. It's a great job up front by the Freddies offensive line as there was a huge hole right in the middle on the right. And Roush was able to take advantage of it. So 1st and 10 now as the ball sits at the 46-yard line. 2 left, 2 to the right. As Sipes takes a snap, he's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, bounces it to the outside. He's able to get around that corner, and he will get wrapped up again by Hayes right about the 35-yard line, but after he got enough for a 1st down. The Freddies offense is looking a little more energetic here on this 3rd drive with 32 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. Score is 0-0. Freddies look like they're a little bit motivated here with the possession number 3. We'll see if they're able to capitalize. Shotgun formation, trip split right. Roush on the right-hand hip of Sipes as he takes a snap. It's going to be a quick hitter to that far side. He's got Davis out there. He's able to get out across the 30, and I don't know if the ball came loose. We'll see. It looks like he probably was down first, and they're going to say he was down right at the 30-yard line. Gain of about 4 makes it 2nd down. And that is going to be the end of it for the 1st quarter. So our score here on the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights, Freddies 0, Utica 0.
Country Court Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center lets you experience the heart of caring with skilled nursing and therapy for after surgery. We also provide outpatient therapy for those able to return home. Give us a call at 740-397-4125. Visit us at 1076 Coshocton Avenue, countrycourt.com, and find us on social media. Country Court's residents and staff wish all of the area student athletes the best of luck this season. Country Court is a Levering Management skilled nursing center.
At the Living Center in Mount Vernon, we provide active, carefree, and secure senior living. Our on-site restaurant and salon mean no more battling Mother Nature to enjoy a meal and feel and look good. Give us a call at 740-397-3897, visit us at thelivingcenter.net, or at 201 North Main Street in Mount Vernon and find us on social media. Everyone at the Living Center wishes all of the area student athletes the best of luck this season. The Living Center is a Levering Management senior apartment community.
Welcome back into the 2nd quarter here. We apologize for a little bit of technical difficulty on the live stream, but we will have the full game up on our YouTube channel once the game is over. Freddy's second down and 6. Shotgun formation. Hand off to Roush. He's going to get caught in the backfield. Let's see if he's able to get out of that tackle, and he does and pushes forward a little bit more. The initial contact in the backfield was by Brandon Thornsberry, but he was not able to wrap him up, was just kind of holding on to his jersey. And enough spinning by Roush got him out of that before they took him down, and it's going to make it down 3rd down and 2 now for the Freddies. So promising drive here for the Freddies as they've got themselves deep inside Utica territory. Best field position they've had all game long. Their 3rd offensive series here in the first half. So out of the huddle they come again. 2 split left, 1 to the near side right. As Roush is in the backfield with Sipes on his right-hand hip. High snap, hands it off to Roush. Stutter step at that line of scrimmage. Tries to push himself forward, and he is not. As that was a good job there by Grayson Tayo to get in there, wrap up his ankles, and just hold tight before his teammates came in. And I believe finishing that off, number 32, Wyatt Run. So 4th down, and we'll call it about 1.5 yards. As the ball sits just outside the 25-yard line, near hash mark. Sipes is going to go under center here. 1 in the backfield, 2 split right, takes a snap, turns, hands it off to Roush. Roush looks like he's going to get it as there was enough push from the offensive line. And he does as that gets the ball down to about the 22-yard line. And we'll make it 1st and 10. Now the ball did come out. It did come out. That's exact. I was wondering if it did there, and it did. And Thornsberry was the one who picked it up. And that is just a huge oh boy, I tell you, Gary, tonight is not my night. That is a huge momentum swing. As that drive for the Freddies was just humming on all cylinders, unlike my tongue tonight. And unfortunately, on that little bit of extra effort there by Roush, he was stood up, and the Utica defense is coached to get in there once your teammates have them stood up, see if you can get in there and get your hands on that ball, and they were able to correlate that into a turnover and make it now 1st and 10 for the Redskins at their own 21-yard line. So both offenses tonight have had a hard time doing pretty well between the 20s, but inside of that, it's been pretty quiet. Handoff is going to be to Bowen right up the middle. And now we got Laundry coming in, so we'll see. They're probably going to be a hold on Utica, and that is the initial signal by the officials. So that'll be a 10-yard loss right off the bat. And it's games like these where you got to take advantage of all the turnovers or any opportunities you have. You don't want to get a turnover and then put yourself even further in the hole as now you're back at the 11-yard line. So we'll see what the coaching staff comes up with here now as we're looking at 1st down and 20. Shotgun formation. Piper takes a snap. It's going to be reversed to Tucci off that left side, and he's going to try to get around the right-hand corner, but he's got nowhere to go. That was a great job by the defense. Again, staying home, staying in your position, and leading the way on that one again was Gavin Toombs. And helping him out along the way was Rylan Levering-Smith. So 2nd down and 20 now for the Redskins as they continue to look for that continuity on the offense. Shotgun formation now as they keep looking over the sideline. Down to 8 seconds on the play clock. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. They may get themselves in trouble here. Down to 3, 2, and we're going to have a timeout. So Utica is going to take a timeout, and we will too. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Avita Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to care for area athletes. Fellowship trained in complex knee and shoulder surgery, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kyle Randall and sports medicine physician Dr. Jeremy Ream provide comprehensive sports medicine and orthopedic care for athletes, weekend warriors, and anyone who wants to get back on their feet, from strains and sprains to ACL and shoulder reconstruction. Avita has the experts you need. Call 419-709-8645.
Great news, Central Ohio. Foster's Pharmacy offers daily dose packaging, which are convenient and simple. It's truly personalized care you're looking for. It just starts with a call to get started. Take the hassle out of your medications. Call 740-392-0911. Foster's Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Come back with 9:37 after that timeout. It's 2nd down and 23. The ball's at the 9-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Redskins. Bowen in the backfield with Piper as he takes the snap. He's looking. Pressure's coming on that outside. He's got his receiver there. That's Hunter McKinney. He's going to make a man miss. And that individual, though, was able to hold on to his jersey and drag him out of bounds, but a nice little gain of about 3. Unfortunately, though, you needed 23. So it's going to make it 3rd down, and we'll call it 20 now for the Redskins. You're seeing hints and sparks of offensive productivity, but unfortunately they are not able to keep it consistent. And that has plagued them all game long here as they continue their 3rd possession of the first half. Piper alone in the backfield, 1 to the right, 3 trips over here on the left-hand side. Takes a snap. He's going to fake left. He's going to try to keep it and go around the right, and there was just absolutely no room to work over there as the defense for the Freddies was well aware of that play. And again, Gavin Toombs came in there for the tackle, and so far tonight he is having a heck of a defensive battle as he has been in now on a lot of key plays, getting in that backfield and forcing this offense for the Redskins to struggle. So Gavin Toombs is going to line up inside of his own, or right about the goal line. And Davis will be back deep to receive at Utica's 45-yard line. Snap is back. Gets his leg into it. A nice high end-over-end kick. And Davis takes a fair catch right there at the 45. So there the Freddies will start 1st and 10 on their 4th possession here of the first half in a scoreless game. Dominated by both defenses and occasionally plagued by a turnover or bad penalty for both offenses. So far tonight, coaching staff's going to have to see if they can't find some kind of small adjustment to get a little more success offensively. The last drive by the Freddies, though, was their most successful. They got down to almost inside that 20-yard line. But on a 4th down run, unfortunately for Elijah Roush, his extra effort cost him the ball. Shotgun formation. Sipes takes it himself as he follows Roush off the right side, but he's got nowhere to go as he was hit right at the line of scrimmage and taken down there. Good job defensively by the Redskins. Elijah Bland on that tackle. So 2nd down, let's say, got about a yard. Call it 2nd down and 9. Mind you, folks, you can see our sports broadcast schedule at WNBO.com underneath the sports tab. Again, shotgun, 2 left, 2 to the right. Sipes takes the handoff, hands it off to Roush. He's going to stutter step there. He's going to hit the line of scrimmage off the right side, gets through 2 arm tackles somehow, and he falls inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line, just shy of that 1st down. It looked like he was dead to rights as Elijah Bland had him, but somehow he was able to squeak out of there and get a nice gain to make it 3rd down and about 3 for the Freddies. Shotgun formation is 3 split out here in a bunch to the right. Man in motion is going to be, I believe, Davis, but we're going to have whistles and flags and false starts. So the offensive woes for both teams continues to strike at inopportune times. What went from a 3rd and 3 is now going to be a 3rd and 8 for the Freddies. The play comes in from the sideline. A little bit of confusion. Now they finally get themselves on the right page. Shotgun formation, 2 split out far right, 1 to the near side, or 2 far left, 1 to the near side right is Toombs. Sipes steps back. He's looking downfield. He's looking for Toombs. He's got one-on-one coverage there, and he's got him as Toombs was able to haul it in. And that is going to be a huge gain as he had one-on-one coverage down the middle of the field with Carson Meek. And he was able to get the inside position on him there and haul it in for a huge gain and give Freddies a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. And that is what they needed offensively as they've been looking for that spark. Did a good job of just isolating him on the near side here by himself. He was able to get inside position on Meeks. And that was enough to help him get that reception and make it 1st and goal. Under center now, Sipes goes. I formation, one left, one to the right. Takes a snap, turns, hands it off. Roush right at the line of scrimmage. Again, he gets hit. And again, Elijah Bland does a great job coming in for the tackle. Second down and goal now for the Freddies. A little bit of confusion on the defense as they come back in on this, off the sideline. Sipes is on the sideline and now comes back to the huddle as the play clock continues to roll down to 15 seconds. Shotgun formation. He's got two split left to the near side right. Sends a man in motion and Davis from right to left. Fakes the handoff to him. Keeps it himself to Sipe and he pushes forward in for a touchdown. Freddies. A little misdirection there by the Freddies and it worked out well as they were able to push it in for the score. A first score of the game to make it 6-0 with 6:17 to go here in the first half. And for an offense that was looking to find some rhythm and continuity, they found it there, and the biggest play came on the pass reception to Gavin Toombs. That set him up first and goal at the 4-yard line. So Moore comes in now for the extra point. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Excuse me, that is Isaiah Brake for the extra point. So our score here is 7-0 Fredericktown over top of Utica. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Sinks are backed up, the electric in your master bedroom needs rewired, and now the wife is asking for a new addition. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Now Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004. They can fix your electrical and plumbing needs and give your bathroom and kitchen a remodel.
Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Enjoy the season. Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Construction. 740-627-8004.
Hey, in this time of high inflation, remember, Goodwill stores have the lowest propane prices in town. So, get your propane tank filled at the Goodwill Plaza store in Newark, the Goodwill Unlimited store in Heath, Goodwill at the Lake in Buckeye Lake, or the Goodwill Plus store in Fredericktown, and save big. Goodwill can fill normal-sized grill tanks to motorhome and even large contractor tanks by the gallon. At Goodwill, you're always guaranteed the lowest propane prices in town.
Looking to take
as we come back, ready for the kickoff here. Moore has the ball lined up at the 40-yard line. Tussey and Meeks are back deep for the Redskins. He approaches it, left foot into it. It's a high end over end kick. It's going to bounce out of the arms of Meeks. He's going to fumble it at about the 15, pick it up there. Tried to make a man miss. He does. He gets around the corner, and he's got nothing but green spaces as he's got one man to beat, and they say he stepped out of bounds. As he was off to the races down the sideline was Meeks, looking to make amends for the last defensive series. But the sideline official says, no, sir, your foot was stepped out of bounds right about the 36-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Redskins at their own 36-yard line, and hopefully they offensively are able to find a little momentum from that return and keep that going as they need to answer this score for the Freddies, trailing 7-0 here in the first half. So Piper comes back out onto the field with the offense as Bowen is in the backfield with him, comes up on his right-hand hip. Two split out far to the right. Piper takes a snap, hands it off. Bowen off that left side, makes a man miss, makes another man miss before dropping the shoulder up to the 40. And that's where he will go down there as Davis was in on that tackle, along with Parker. So second down, we'll call it about 6 now as the ball's just shy of the 40-yard line for the Redskins. The officials look like they got a flag on the field possibly as they're having a discussion there. We'll see what they come up with. See here what the head official looks like. They've got it all figured out. Okay. Not quite sure what that was, but we're ready to get back to action now. Again, shotgun formation, trips right as Bowen is in the backfield with Piper, comes up on his right-hand hip. Takes a snap, turns, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself off that left side. Made a man miss, but he gets wrapped up there as he tried to get to the outside. And again, Parker was right there waiting for him. And a gain of about 2 to make it 3rd down. So 3rd down here for the Redskins. Shotgun formation, 3 right. Piper takes a snap, and he's going to roll right. He's got blocking. He's got a man. He's going to step up, and he's got a man wide open downfield, and he's got him at about the 32, and he gets wrapped up right about the 30 as he was able to hook up with Meeks, who got free behind the defense, and luckily the safety was able to come across the top there and wrap him up, but not before a huge gain deep inside Fredericktown territory for first down Redskins. So again, shotgun formation, 3 left. Bowen off that left-hand hip. He'll get the handoff. He's going to go off that right side, tries to cut it back up the middle, and he gets maybe 2 yards. As again, Gavin Toombs was right there waiting for him with open arms. So second down now. Hold on. We got some confusion on the sideline from the chain gang, as it looked like maybe they got caught up trying to get downfield. Tangled with some of the equipment down there, but they got it all set now. We're ready to rock and roll. Second down, and we'll call it 8. Shotgun formation, 3 left. Bowen in the backfield again with Piper. He takes a snap. He's going to roll that way. He's looking for his target. He's got his target there, and he's going to try to spin out of the tackle, but he can't. But completion was with Braxton Fisher. So makes it first down for the Redskins. Continuing to drive now inside the red zone. Amazes me the choreographed play calling that these coaches have come up with from the sideline. I mean, it's 3 different guys all doing dances, and it's amazing that the kids are able to complete it. But anyways, it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be kept by Piper, himself on a quarterback keeper. He's going to roll forward across the 15 to go down to the 10 as he was tackled there by Davis on the quarterback keeper. Makes it second down, and we'll call it about 3. So again, the Utica Redskins offense finding rhythm momentum here on their 4th drive. Let's see if they're able to capitalize as they're inside the red zone. Second down and about 3 yards as the ball is just shy or just on the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation. Bowen comes on. Tussey's in the backfield now. He's going to send him in motion. He's going to come back to him, and he's going to pitch it to him. He's got blockers off that right side. Is he able to get outside? He is able to get past Toombs, but Toombs was able to slow him up enough, and his teammates were able to come in there and help him out as that was Roush on the tackle. Otherwise, it looked like Tussey was going to be able to get into the house. So we'll see here, is it first down or not? It's going to be real close. Yep. And they are going to say it is a first down. So it's going to be first and goal now for the Redskins. As the ball will be placed at about the 7-yard line on that far hash mark. 3:15 to go here in the first half. 7-0 our score. Fredericktown on top of Utica. You're listening to week number 3 on the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights. Piper comes set, 3 left, takes the snap. He's going to fake the throw. He's going to keep it on himself off that right side. He's got blockers. He's got a touchdown. Utica. And a nice answer there by the Redskins offense. Pull within 1, 7-6. That's exactly what the Redskins needed to answer that good drive there by the Freddies. Great continuity all around on that play, and a good job of mixing it up both pass and run. Fisher, Tussey, Piper, Bowen. All 4 contributing into that drive for the Redskins. So they're going to go for 2 here. Again, they line up in a shotgun formation. Piper's going to keep it. He's going to roll. He's going to look. He's going to try to get his receiver, and he was just undercut as the defense was coming back across the field. And a great job there to get their hand up and knock it down. So our score here is Fredericktown 7, Utica 6. You're listening to the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Looking to take your career to the next level? With Mount Vernon Nazarene University, you can earn your degree entirely online, anywhere, anytime. Our bachelor's and master's programs are designed to help you balance your education with work, family, and other priorities. Here at MVNU Online, we craft our faith-based programs specifically for your success. Learn more at mvnu.edu or call us today at 1-800-839-2355. Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
Griffin Insurance, taking care of your
As As we come back to action here, the Redskins are getting set to kick it off after the last successful offensive drive. Back deep for the return team is going to be Davis along with Roush. As Thornsberry gets set. Ball perched at the 40-yard line. Beautiful evening here in Central Ohio. It's a nice, comfortable 72 degrees on the field. And Thornsberry gets his foot into it. It's a short, bouncing kick, and it's going to be on the ground, and it looked like he was finally able to bring it in as in the up man for the Freddies, as that ball was just kind of aimlessly wandering through no man's land. But a good job there at the last second to jump on top of that and make sure they retain possession was Carter Mull. Excuse me, not Carter Mull. Camden Clutter. So 1st and 10 for the Freddies as the ball's at the 36-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 split over here to the near side right as Roush is on the right-hand hip of Sipes in the backfield. Takes a snap. He's going to roll to the right. He's got blocking. He's got time. He's looking downfield. He's got his receiver there. That's Davis. He's going to try to turn it upfield and make a man miss. He does, but the second defender was Meeks, was able to wrap him up, but not before he got a gain of about 4 yards. It makes it 2nd and 6. Young Elijah Bland, the 6'1", 185-pound sophomore, who's having a heck of a game at linebacker here for the Redskins tonight. Looked like he might have had him initially there on the point of contact, but he was able to spin out of that tackle. And as teammates do, Meeks stepped up and helped him out. Shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 to the right. It's going to be a handoff to Toombs. He's going to try to push it into the middle, and he just had really no momentum. And he is going to be stopped right there as big number 68 was ready to eat him up, Wyatt Cullop. And that is going to be no gain. Along with Donovan Hawley. Gavin Toombs is no joke, 6'5", 225 pounds. But Cullop's coming at 6', 290, and Hawley's coming at 6'1", 375. So you better make sure you got your leg days in, otherwise you're not going to be moving that pile at all. 3 split left, 1 near side right. Sipes shotgun formation, takes a snap. He's going to roll to the left. He's looking downfield. He's got plenty of time. He's just going to tuck it and keep it himself. That was a great decision by that young man, and he'll go out of bounds just across the 45 at the 46 and pick up that first down. And a good maturing moment there for that quarterback is earlier in the game we had seen a similar situation twice where he had plenty of time in the backfield to kind of bounce around, and neither one of them turned out to be fruitful plays, as one of them was almost intercepted by the Redskins. This time made the right choice, saw the open area, took off to the sideline, was able to get out of bounds right across the marker, keep the drive alive. So 1st and 10 for the Freddies as they come out of the huddle again. This time empty backfield for Sipes. 2 left, 3 to the near side right. Takes a snap, drops back. He's looking downfield, and he's trying to get his wide receiver out there. He does. That's Toombs, and Toombs is going to eventually be wrapped up. As on the coverage there was Nicholas Drum. And it looked like he might have been held a little bit as he was trying to disengage, but the official says no way, and the Fredericktown Freddies are going to take a timeout. So we'll take 1-2. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Griffin Insurance, taking care of your family since 1972. In today's day and age, it's very uncommon to get a real person when you call. Not at Griffin Insurance. We represent multiple carriers to find the best rate for you and your family. Whether it's auto, residential, commercial, or farm, we're here to help. Call Griffin Insurance at 740-397-7488. Griffin Insurance, finding you the best rate.
And welcome back into week number 3 of the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights. I'm Kyle Kerstetter as we bring you action between the Fredericktown Freddies and the Utica Redskins. Mind you folks, stick around for the post-game show brought to you by Starting Point. We'll recap the game, introduce the Pizza Cottage player of the game, and let you know where you can find us next week. Shotgun formation. Man in motion is Toombs. He's going to fake the handoff to him. He's going to give it right up the middle to Roush, and Roush has got the ball on the ground again. And we will see, though, I think the near side official is saying he was down. And he is, and that is going to be a first down. And you wonder how long he's going to be able to continue to do that. It did rain earlier today. The field's still a little bit wet from that. But that's twice now he's put the ball on the ground. Unfortunately, though, for him this time, he was already down. So 1st and 10 inside of Utica territory at the 42-yard line are the Freddies. Shotgun formation, trips left, one to the near side right. Roush is in the backfield on the left-hand side of Sipes. He takes it. He's going to roll left. He's looking downfield. He's got a little bit of time, and now pressure comes. He's going to try to step up, gets through an arm tackle. He's got a man to beat. He beats him there out across the 30 down to the 20, and he'll get ridden out of bounds right about the 20-yard line, as that was Camden Hall that pushed him out of bounds, but not before a big gain and another first down for the Freddies. Mind you, folks, here as we count down to the final minute. Stick around for the UIS Insurance and Investment halftime show. So 1st and 10 for the Freddies as the ball sits inside Utica territory, just outside that red zone at the 21-yard line. 51 seconds to go here in the first half. 7-6 is our score. Fredericktown on top of Utica. Shotgun formation, 3 left, 1 to the right. Sipes takes a snap. He rolls left again. He's looking downfield. He's got his receiver open there between the zone pockets, and it's caught by Davis. And he'll go out of bounds. Good job of stepping out, stopping that clock. And keep the time on their side as they get ready to go here with the 1st and goal. So the ball sits on the far hash mark right about the 9-yard line for a 1st and goal for the Freddies. 4:38 to go here. Defense for the Redskins putting to the test. See if they can stand firm, keep the momentum into the second half when they get the ball. Shotgun handed off to Roush right up that line of scrimmage, and he gets hit hard. And he will go down after a gain of about a yard. As the initial point of attack there looked like it was closed up by Wyatt Ryan pretty quick. So they're going to take a timeout, and we will too. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
The Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Come out of the timeout. The rain's starting to show up here now in Fredericktown. It was a pretty dry first half so far. And it's 2nd down and goal now for the Freddies. As they come out of this timeout here, again, reminder, stick around for the halftime show brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investment. 31.1 seconds in the first half. 7-6 is our score. Freddy's on top of Utica as they are deep inside their territory. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line. Shotgun formation, 1 left, 3 to the right. As Roush is in there with him in the backfield. Sipes takes a snap. He's looking. He's got tons of time. We got a flag in the back of the end zone. We got a wide receiver open in the end zone, and that's Toombs. But again, I said we got a flag, and I got a feeling we got an ineligible receiver downfield, and that's what usually happens when you have that much time in the backfield. We'll see here what the official call is. It's going to be holding on Fredericktown. That's going to be a huge break for the Redskins, as that's going to push them back 10 yards. Make it 2nd and goal from about the 20-yard line. Or, excuse me, 5 yards. Make it 2nd and goal from about the 15. One split far right. 3 to the near side, or excuse me, 1 far left, 3 to the near side right. And Roush is on the right-hand hip of Sipes now as the clock comes set and the ball's ready to play. Snap is back. Sipes has got time. He's looking downfield. Now the pressure starts to come. He's going to drop back and throws it out of bounds. Looks like he was looking for Toombs. But Toombs and one of the defenders for Utica were having a little extracurricular activity maybe on the sidelines. We got a flag that came in. We'll see here. And that's going to be again on the Freddies. And I've been watching it. There's been a little bit of extra curricular contact. And I think the officials are finally starting to catch wind of that. Fredericktown likes to play a hard-nosed style of football, as most teams do. But I think right now, unfortunately, they're letting their emotions get a little bit better of them, as that is a huge 15-yard penalty that they just cost their team to make it second goal from the 32. You know, for Utica, you want to make sure defensively you're smart, keep everything in front of you. But at this stage, you're down to 11 seconds. You just need to make sure you can. We're going to have a timeout. We are going to have a timeout. Timeout, Utica. So as they step out, we'll step out too. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Howard Hilton Grill, just east of Apple Valley on Coshocton Road, has a casual, cozy atmosphere, offering comfort food and good times. Open daily from 10 in the morning to 1 a.m., now adding Sunday morning breakfast at 8 a.m. The Howard Hilton also recently added on an outdoor tiki bar seating patio option with big screen TV. Stop by and enjoy great tastes like the Hilton Burger or enjoy Taco Tuesdays at the Howard Hilton in Howard. That's the Howard Hilton, 740-599-2337.
If market volatility is keeping you awake at night, call Spearman Financial Services. Spearman Financial Services have seen plenty of ups and downs.
So out of the timeout is going to be second down and goal. Ball is all the way back at the 32-yard line. They had a holding penalty and then a personal foul penalty that has negated what would have been a touchdown for Toombs in the back of the end zone. So shotgun formation, empty backfield now. 3 left, 2 to the near side right. As Sipes looks over that defense, the rain continues to come down here in Fredericktown. As he's got time, he's looking down the middle of the field, and it's going to be almost intercepted. As that was a great job there defensively reading that play, and coming from his backside was Aaron Hayes. And unfortunately, there is a reason a lot of kids play defense. He was not able to bring the ball in. So it stops the clock. We got 5.6 seconds to go. Third and goal from the 32. Yes, you heard that right. Third and goal from the 32-yard line. Steady rain now starting to fall again here in Fredericktown, so we'll see how that affects the passing and running game, as the field was saturated a little bit earlier from the heavy rain that came through as well. Empty backfield, 3 left, 2 to the right. Sipes takes the snap. Probably the last play of the first half. He's dropping back. He's still trying to drop back. We got a penalty for holding. The ball's in the air. The ball's intercepted. Utica's got it this time. The young man's like, hey, look, I can catch, Coach. Aaron Hayes on the interception, as he was able to bring it in right about the 4-yard line. And we will see here what they say. It's going to be a holding on Fredericktown. I got a feeling they'll just decline that. And, yep, that's what they'll do. So they'll take the ball in at halftime. The score, Fredericktown 7, Utica 6. Stick around for the UIS Investment Insurance halftime show. You're listening to the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
If market volatility is keeping you awake at night, call Spearman Financial Services. Spearman Financial Services have seen plenty of ups and downs, and this is normal. As our old high school football coach would remind us, the true champion is found with your ability to bounce back after a loss. So stop losing sleep and call the team who will coach you through the good times and the bad times. Spearman Financial Services, financial plans that last a lifetime.
Securities offered through Valmark Securities Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Valmark Advisors Incorporated, SEC registered investment advisor. Spearman Financial Services is a separate entity from Valmark Securities Incorporated and Valmark Advisors Incorporated. Past performances cannot guarantee future results. One cannot invest directly in an index.
Your family, the car that you bought when you were 18, the house you turned into a home. UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it most. As an independent insurance agency, UIS Insurance and Investments is able to design a custom policy that's unique to you and assures that all things you love are safe and sound. For more information, go to uisprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments, trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
Band. The band is 28 members strong this year and under the direction of band director Kirsten Hurt, percussion instructor Mike Twyman, and color guard instructor Maggie McClaw. Leading the band onto the field is senior field commander Liberty Jacobs. Sorry for rain. Tonight, the band is performing their 2024 halftime show titled Rhythms of the Heart, featuring hits such as All the Small Things, Something Just Like This, and Tear in My Heart. This show is sure to get your heart pumping. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one more big round of applause for the 2024 Utica High School Marching Band.
UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it the most. They're a full-service, independent insurance agency with a hometown attitude dedicated to providing the best coverage and service possible. UIS Insurance and Investments supports area schools and communities with local offices in Northwest and Central Ohio and Southeast Michigan. For more information, go to uisprotect.com. That's uisprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments, trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
Pink Payne and Band President Bella Krause, we proudly present the Fredericktown High School Marching Band. Our first show this season features songs made popular in the mid-80s by blockbuster movies. The Breakfast Club featured this smash hit that was recorded by the band Simple Minds. Here is Don't You Forget About Me. Our next chart is a rock anthem that has come to epitomize the emotion and drama of competition. Recorded by the band Survivor in 1982 for the movie Rocky III, here is Eye of the Tiger. start this evening was an epic rock anthem recorded by Bonnie Tyler and featured in the movie Footloose. Sit back and enjoy our rendition of Holding Out for a Hero.
Home has never meant more. It's not just a place, it's where life happens. Protect yours from the inside out with a home insurance policy from Frankenmuth Insurance. Are you ready to get frank about your insurance needs? Start a conversation with the experts at UIS Insurance and Investments and see if a homeowner's policy from Frankenmuth Insurance is right for you. Get started at uisprotect.com. That's uisprotect.com. Trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
This is Lorraine from Buckeye Stoves. Yodel Summer Sale. Save up to $500 on all stoves and fireplace inserts with Yodel Summer Sale. it's a perfect time to buy a stove or fireplace. Don't miss out on the Yodel Summer Sale. Buckeye Stoves, visit our showroom on State Route 95 in Fredericktown. Buckeye Stoves, the cozy way to save. Go Freddy's!
Elite Preparedness stands as Ohio's unrivaled destination for top-tier firearms training and related services. Experience our state-of-the-art facilities in scenic southern Knox County, stock up in our pro shop, and enjoy our indoor and outdoor range options. Our expert cadre leads an unparalleled lineup of classes and personal training sessions. We also offer VIP transportation, armored vehicle services, along with security and executive protection services. Reach out at 740-263-1234, explore online at elitepreparedness.com, or visit our facilities at 25580 Bell Church Road, Utica, Ohio, to witness the ultimate in preparedness and training.
I just found out my daughter is pregnant and I don't know what to do.
Wow, how'd you find out?
I found the pregnancy test in the trash and heard her on the phone talking about abortion. I know it's her decision, but this is big. I want to help.
What about Starting Point, Pregnancy and Family Resource Center?
I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
They have pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, and accurate information on all her options. They're always non-judgmental and it's free.
Wow, where do I get more info?
Google Knox Starting Point. They're right behind the hospital in Mount Vernon.
Thanks. I didn't know where to turn. I'll start there.
Country Court Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center lets you experience the heart of caring with skilled nursing and therapy for after a surgery. We also provide outpatient therapy for those able to return home. Give us a call at 740-397-4125. Visit us at 1076 Coshocton Avenue, countrycourt.com, and find us on social media. Country Court's residents and staff wish all of the area student athletes the best of luck this season. Country Court is a Levering Management skilled nursing center.
And that was the UIS Investment Insurance halftime show as we get ready for second half action here. The Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights, week number 3. I'm Kyle Kerstetter as we bring you the action between the Fredericktown Freddies and the Utica Redskins. 7-6 is our score here. First half was kind of more of a defensive battle. As both teams offensively kind of struggled to find any continuity. The biggest play on the first half for the Freddies was a big reception by Toombs. Got them down to the 4-yard line, set up their first score. Utica did a good job of answering that score using a multitude of different players. Tussey, along with Bowen, were key contributors, and Braxton Fisher as well. Fortunately, they were not able to capitalize on the extra point, and that's why we stand where we do right now, 7-6. The end of the first half was a promising drive as well for the Freddies as they were inside of Utica territory, first and goal. But unfortunately for them, a plethora of mental mistakes, 2 in the form of penalty and 1 in the form of an interception, ended that drive with no success, and now gives Utica the chance to continue the momentum as they get the ball here to start the second half and possibly take the lead. So we'll see kind of adjustments they made during the halftime. Now they do come back out to a field that is continually being rained upon. The first half was somewhat dry right until the end of the first quarter there, or excuse me, the second quarter there. But that rain has continued all half long as they get ready now to get their foot into it and up and over it as it goes. Going to bounce and be picked up by Meeks at about the 15. He's got a huge seam right up the middle. He almost had one last time. This time he gets across the 40, and there he gets wrapped up as he ran into his own blocker trying to cut back into the middle of the field. And a touchdown-saving tackle this time coming in the form of young number 44 for the Freddies, Cash Parker. Wasn't very cash money of him there, Gary. Just telling you, wasn't very cash money. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Redskins as they come out of the first series here of the second half. 7-6 again is our score. Parker, Piper in the backfield along with Bowen. As they're going to have 3 split out to the far side right. Now we'll bring him up on his right-hand hip. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. He's got pressure coming. He's going to keep it himself. A good decision there as he gets out across that 45. He'll fall forward to about the 47-yard line as he was looking downfield, realized he had a little bit better option of just keeping it himself and lost his shoe in the process. But nice gain there on first down to bring up a second down, and we'll call it about 6. Interesting to see as the game goes on, if this rain continues, how much of the passing game comes into effect or how much they just start to really rely on the running game. we saw the Freddies had a couple turnovers there in that first half, a fumble and an interception, another fumble that they were able to retain. So Piper's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off on a counter to Bowen, and he's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage, as nobody was fooled by that play call. And they were taking him back for a loss about 2. Jonathan Burns in there on the tackle along with Parker. Makes it 3rd down. We'll call it 8. Ball sitting right at the 45-yard line. I'd like to remind you at the end of the game, stick around for the Pizza Cottage player of the game. Shotgun formation, 3 left. Piper takes a snap. He rolls out. He's got time. He's going to look downfield. He's got his receiver, Tussey, and just overshot him by about a yard or 2. There's a great route run there as he was able to get behind the defender. But unfortunately, that ball just sailed out of Piper's hands incomplete, so that's going to make it a 4th down, and out comes the punting team for the Redskins. Not probably what they were hoping for on their first drive, as you had a prime opportunity there to get yourself ahead and make the Freddies chase you. So after running a nice 60-yard sprint, Tussey's going to have to run another 60-yard sprint to get back and ready to kick the ball. Davis is going to set up at about his own 20-yard line. Snap is back. Good snap. Gets his foot into it. It's going to be a high kick. Bounce at about the 30. Take a Utica bounce inside the 20. And there it'll get checked up right about the 16-yard line. Almost got blocked. Did the punt, but a good job by Gavin Tussey of getting it away. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Freddies, their first possession here of the second half. Again, offensively, really been kind of struggling here tonight. Turnovers have been huge. They've had 3 of them, 1 interception, 2 fumbles. Fortunately, they were able to maintain possession on 1 of the fumbles. And then penalties. They've had a couple holdings, a false start, and then a very bad personal foul there towards the end of the first half that cost them 15 yards. So 1st and 10 here for the Freddies as they're at their own 15-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 to the right. Sipes takes the snap, turns, hands it off to Roush. He's going to bounce off that right side, makes 2 men miss, makes another man miss, makes a 4th man miss. But fortunately for the Redskins, he was able to at least get a hold of his shoestring and bring him down on the tackle. As I believe that was Hayes again for the Redskins. It was. So 1st down for the Freddies as they're out across the 25 to the 27-yard line. A little more breathing space do they have. As Toombs is making sure he's on the same page with Sipes. 2 left, 2 to the near side right. Roush on the left-hand hip. Sipes takes the snap, follows him on the left side. Huge crease right up the middle, and he makes a man miss across the 40 to the 45. And he'll fall down at about the 48-yard line. Again, a nice job up front of opening that hole. And unfortunately, the Redskins' defense just was not at home. So another 1st down for the Freddies here as they're just outside the Redskin territory at the 48-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 to the right. Hand off to Roush off the left side. Stutter step again, and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage and go down. Grayson Tayo there at the point of attack. So gain of 2, they'll say they had there. Thornsberry along with the assist there for the tackle. So 2nd down, we'll call it 8. Ball just shy of that 50-yard line of getting into Utica territory, resting on the red F for the Fredericktown Freddies. 2 left, 2 to the right. Sipes takes a snap, high snap, keeps it himself. Going to go off that right side. It's a huge crease. He's got right up the middle, and he's going to be able to make 2-man miss. He's into the backfield onto the 10, and he'll go down at about the 5-yard line. Finally brought down by Meeks. And right now, defensively, they are chewing up the middle of that field. As there was just nobody there. The defense giving too much respect to the wide receivers as the routes all took the wide receivers out and opened up that middle of the field, and he was able to exploit it for a huge run of about 47 yards and makes it 1st and goal here for the Freddies. I formation, he comes under center. And another false start. That's one of those things as you're an offense that constantly runs in a shotgun formation, sometimes changing that up, going under center. Throws off the cadence, throws off the rhythm, and it's going to be another penalty down deep with a 1st and goal that's going to push him back, make it 1st and goal from the 7. Davis brings the play in from the sideline. As they come set, again, shotgun formation, one left, one to the right, too tight. Roush in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to look. He's got Toombs, and he's wide open and just dropped the ball. I think he was looking to see if he could get into the end zone before he secured it. And Gavin Toombs just let that fall off his fingertips. So stops the clock with 8:45 here to go in the third quarter. As Fredericktown is on the march here, second down and goal inside the 10. A break huddle again, shotgun formation, 2 right, 2 to the left as Roush is in the backfield with Sipes. Takes the snap, he's going to follow Roush off that right side, made a man miss in the backfield, another stiff arm, made another man miss, and then he'll just step out of bounds. As Tayo was there on the pressure to push him out of bounds. Initial point of attack, Nicholas Dunn along with Camden Hall both had a shot at him, but he was not. They were not able to bring him down. They'll give him a gain of about 2. Make it third down and goal now for the Freddies. For the cooler, rainy weather, good crowd on both sides here tonight to watch this high school action. Shotgun formation, 3 left, 1 to the right. It's going to be a sweep handoff. Nope, it's going to be a keeper by Sipes, and he is able to get inside the 5, and they're going to say he went down right about the 1-yard line. As we had a helmet come flying off for one of the players for Fredericktown, so Blake Green is going to have to come off the field for a play. And it's fourth down and goal now as the ball is right at the 1-yard line, if even that. Maybe more like the 1 foot. As they come up, get under center to Sipes. Single back formation. Takes the snap, tries to go right, and he's not going to get there. Great job defensively as that play was read well, and number 32, Wyatt Ryan, just got in the backfield, held on, and brought him down. And that is another big momentum shift in this ball game. And the Freddies have done a great job between the 5s. I'm going to give them that. Between the 5-yard lines, they've done an amazing job. But unfortunately right now, this game, when they're getting inside that 5, the penalties, and the turnovers. And there they just were not able to push it in. They tried to get a little too, I think, cute offensively instead of just going what had been working all night long. And that's what cost them. So the Redskins are penned deep inside their own territory now as it's 1st and 10 at the 2. 3 split out far side right as Piper's in the backfield, and he's going to bring his running back up on his left-hand hip. Takes the snap, he follows him right up the middle of the hole, give him a little more breathing space, and he's going to push the pile right out to the 5-yard line. Good block there by Mason Bowen on that play. So second down and about 5. As the ball sits just on the near side here at the 5-yard line. Clock continues to roll down to 7:34. The clock on the play clock runs at 15 seconds. Shotgun formation, 1 left, 2 to the right. As now he's going to bring Bowen up on his right-hand hip. He's going to send Tussey in motion from left to right, fake the handoff to him. He's going to try to keep it himself. He actually almost lost too much yards and was able to just get back across the goal line, and he goes down there at the 1. As again, coming in to make his presence felt there was Jonathan Burns. And that's going to bring up a third down and 11 as the ball is just shy of that goal line for the Redskins. Lucky they did not get a safety there. So we'll see what they come up with here now as the ball is sitting in the middle of the field. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right. Bowen in the backfield. Piper keeps it. He follows him right up that middle again, drops his shoulder across the 5 up to about the 6-yard line, and he's not going to get any more than that and bring up a fourth down. And the Redskins will have to punt it away. So good defensive series there for the Freddies. Davis is going to get deep for the punt return as he's going to line up at about his own 40-yard line. Tussey is going to do the punting duties for the Redskins. He's going to be deep in his own end zone. You got to make sure you get a good snap off here. Seems to be a little bit of confusion going on. What are they? Waiting for one more player to get out on the field. And now you're probably going to have a penalty for a legal substitution. And that's going to push you further back even further. So Utica now taking a little page out of the Freddies and shooting themselves in the foot with some penalty deep inside their own end zone, own territory, excuse me. So Gavin Tussey is right on the back line of that end zone as Davis still stays set up right about his 40. Tussey gets his foot into it. There's a flag down. The ball is kicked. It's going to bounce at about the 40 and roll sideways and take a Freddy's roll back to the 36. We'll see what we have here with the flag in the backfield. Couldn't quite see from our angle which team is going to get the penalty here. Imagining it's coming from the back judge. It's most likely going to be on Utica, but we'll see. As they look over to the coaching staff. Personal foul on Centerburg. And now the coach just got another one. Wow, I'm not quite sure what's going on down there, but things are getting a little extra emotional. Well, like I said, we saw a little bit in the first half, a little extra hits here and there, and after the whistle, they're going to have a unsportsmanlike on Fredericktown. I don't know who. It's going to give Utica the ball back because that's going to be enough for a first down, as it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and then you threw a flag on top of that to the coaching staff for the Freddies. I believe that will be a sideline warning, so that won't cost them any yardage there, but the next time it does is going to be more yards added on for the Redskins. So the officials here are going to talk about what exactly they need to do and how they need to sort this out. And we'd like to talk to you about our sponsors bringing you tonight's action. Starting point of Knox County, Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Foster's Pharmacy, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Spearman Financial Services, Elite Preparedness, Pizza Cottage, Avita Health Systems, Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction, the title sponsor, Licking Knox Goodwill, Country Court Skilled Nursing, and the Living Center Senior Living Apartment Community. Make sure to thank them whenever you are there for bringing you high school action all year long on WNBO. So that's going to be a huge break here for the Redskins, and I don't know all what was going on down there from our angle, but you went from having them penned deep to punting at their own 1 yard line to 1st and 10 at the 33. And these are the things that, as the season goes on for any team, you got to get under control because you're giving the opportunity to the opponent for free. So two split out, far side right, one to the near side left here as Bowen now comes up on the left-hand hip of Piper. He's going to send a man in motion and Tussey from right to left, fake the handoff to him, keep it himself. He's going to dive right up that middle across the 45, and he'll roll forward to about the 46-yard line there. He'll go down a gain of about 3. So the Redskins got to find a way to capitalize on this. You've been gifted a great opportunity here. The ball moved way away from your goalpost out to the 35-yard line. You got to find some way to capitalize. Mind you, again tonight, stick around for the Pizza Cottage Player of the Game. Brought to you each and every week by Pizza Cottage. Shotgun formation, 2 right, 1 near side left. Tussey in motion from right to left. This time he's going to wait for him to clear his Piper. He gets the ball. He's going to find Tussey out there wide open at the 45. He's going to stutter step to make a man miss. Spin out of a couple tackles and finally goes down at about the 49-yard line. And another first down for the Redskins. And he was wide open. Somebody missed coverage there as nobody was up in the flats. And they were able to exploit that and take a huge advantage. So again, the Redskins continue to march down the field. And the Freddies defense is continuing to struggle a little bit here, figuring out some type of way to get that continuity they had in the first half. Shotgun formation, 2 split out far side right, 1 to the near side left. As Piper brings Mason up on his left-hand hip. Takes a snap, turns, hands it off Mason off that right side, and he's got a wall to run into and pushes him forward before they were finally able to get some help from their teammates, but not before a nice gain of about 5 yards and just an absolute power dive right up the middle. So 2nd and 5 now for the Redskins. As the clock continues to roll here, we're down to 4:14. In the third quarter, 7-6 is our score. Fredericktown on top, but Utica is marching down the field, hoping to make a change to that. 2 split out far to the right as Tussey's in the backfield now with him. As Piper's going to send him in motion out of that backfield. He's going to fake it to him. He's going to try to catch the counter with Mason, and he does. He makes 2-man miss, and he's going to push the pile up to the 40-yard line. And there he goes down, but not before another first down. I tell you right now, the line of scrimmage game is being won by the Redskins. They are doing a fabulous job of making sure they are trying to keep the defenders off the backs as much as they can and open up those creases and seams. And I'll tell you, Mason is a hard-nosed downhill runner. There is no doubt about that. He is not afraid of that contact. So shotgun formation again for the Redskins. They're going to switch up the formation. Have 3 split out here now to the left as they're going to run Piper out. They're going to try to come back into the middle of the field. He got hit as he threw it, and it's going to go incomplete as the pressure was coming right up the middle on him, I believe again by Gavin Toombs, as he was looking for Carson Meek on a fly route down the middle of the field, but just could not see it. So second down now for the Redskins as the ball's at the 39-yard line of the Freddies. Shotgun formation again. Piper's going to bring Bowen up on his left-hand hip. 3 split out here to the left. He's going to fake the handoff to him. He's going to roll again. He's going to get Tussey out of the backfield, and he was not able to secure that ball. Young man's turned his head just upfield just before he was able to haul it in, and when he lost that concentration, he also lost the grip on the ball. So it's an incomplete pass, making it third down now for the Redskins. They come set now, third down, shotgun formation as Piper is looking over the defense, brings Bowen on his right-hand hip. 3 split out far side right, takes the snap, he rolls right. He's got time, he's looking for his receiver. He's got his receiver down inside the 30 to the 25, and there he goes out of bounds, but not before a first down. And Braxton Fisher again on the reception to keep the drive alive for the Redskins. And one of the things you got to like watching the Redskins offense right now is they don't have only one target in the passing game. And usually in the high school levels, that's just standard. I mean, unless you got a large school with a lot of kids, usually on these smaller schools, you only have one wide receiver that's a really go-to kind of guy. And tonight we're seeing both Fisher and Tussey making names for themselves in key situations along with Carson Meek. So again, empty backfield this time for Piper as he's got 3 left, 1 out far side to the right. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself on a quarterback keeper. He's got blockers right up the middle across the 25 to the 20. And he'll go down right there at the 20-yard line as Gavin Toombs wraps him up, a gain of 5. So 2nd and 5. Best looking drive so far of the game here for the Redskins. On possession number 2 here in the second half. 2:30 to go in the third quarter as the clock continues to roll here on the Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction Friday Night Lights. So Piper again, empty backfield. 1 left, 3 split out far side right. Takes a snap. He's going to go to that side on the right. He got a nice block there as he stutter stepped up across the 20 to the 15, and he'll go down at about the 12-yard line. And that was a great job there offensively, pulling on the guard spot, I believe was Chris Harris, as he was able to get a nice block to spring him around the corner. So first down for the Utica Redskins as they continue to roll inside the 15-yard line. As the crowd continues to cheer on the defense for the Freddies. Piper again is going to keep it off that right side, and again he's going to get a nice fall forward, a gain of about 3. He's wrapped up around his ankles by the Freddies and brought down there. I believe Smith on the tackle. So 2nd down with 1:43 to go here in the third quarter. As Utica has taken their time on this drive, eating up most of this third quarter. I think the Freddies have had it for about a total of 4 plays here in the second half so far. It's been all Utica. Again, empty backfield for Piper. Bowen in motion this time from right to left. Piper keeps it. He rolls. He's going to hit Tussey on a screen. He's got 1 man to beat there, and he's able to drop his shoulder, push it forward to about the 5. And that'll be a gain of about 4 and make it third down. Quick little hitter out there, and a good job defensively by Roush of breaking down, not letting him get around him and wrapping him up. They need to get just inside that 5. Ball actually sits closer to the 6. So I'd say probably right around the 2.5 yard line to get another fresh set of downs here as the clock continues to roll. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. 7-6 is our score. Fredericktown on top. But Utica is on the path. Piper again takes it. He follows bowling off that right side. Touchdown, Redskins. And they have found something that was working. They have been going to that play kind of structure all drive long with Piper. Letting Bowen get out in front of him, be a lead blocker, and then Piper coming right behind him. And both gentlemen are 6 foot 205 and 5'11", 230. So it's not like it's two light guys trying to move the ball down the field, and they did exactly what they needed to do as they go for two. Piper keeps it. This time, though, he's going to go off that right side, and he's not going to be able to get it as the defense was there able to stand him up. And the officials finally blow the whistle as momentum had been stopped for quite some time. So our score here is Utica 12, Fredericktown 7. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction, Friday Night Lights.
At the Living Center in Mount Vernon, we provide active, carefree, and secure senior living. Our on-site restaurant and salon mean no more battling Mother Nature to enjoy a meal and feel and look good. Give us a call at 740-397-3897. Visit us at thelivingcenter.net or at 201 North Main Street in Mount Vernon and find us on social media. Everyone at the Living Center wishes all of the area student athletes the best of luck this season. The Living Center is a Levering Management senior apartment community.
Avita Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to care for area athletes. Fellowship trained in complex knee and shoulder surgery, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kyle Randall and sports medicine physician Dr. Jeremy Ream provide comprehensive sports medicine and orthopedic care for athletes, weekend warriors, and anyone who wants to get back on their feet, from strains and sprains to ACL and shoulder reconstruction. Avita has the experts you need. Call 419-709-8645.
Great news, Central Ohio. Foster's Pharmacy.
As we come back here with 34 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights. So glad you joined us, and as we got a great one here, Utica on top 12-7. As they were able to put together a masterful drive after having the ball 1st and 10 deep inside their own territory down around the 2-yard line. The defense for the Freddies did an excellent job of stopping them, forcing a fourth down. And on the fourth down, they got a personal foul on the Freddies. Then they got a sideline warning, and that kind of put the wind back in the sails for the Redskins. Put the ball out at 30, and they were able to march it down and score and eat up most of that quarter. So Thurnsberry gets his foot into it. It's going to be a bouncer. It's going to be taken about the 30 by the up man. He's going to get to the outside. I believe that's Toombs, and it is. And he's got speed up to the 40. And there he'll get wrapped up and brought down, as I believe that was Hayes again on the tackle. It was. And the Freddies will start there 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I'd like to remind you of find all of our sports broadcasts on the WNBO webpage. Just click on the sports tab for all this season's action as well as local and state levels. So 1st and 10 for the Freddies as the ball sits the 40-yard line on the near hash mark. 2 left, 2 to the right as Sipes is going to have Roush in the backfield. This is what you would call kind of their base offense, as this set is used often by the Freddies. Sipes looks over the defense, comes set, takes a snap, high snap. He's got it. He's going to hand it off to Roush, and Roush is going to get hit right again in the backfield by Wyatt Ryan. And again, Wyatt Ryan doing an excellent job wrapping him up, bringing him down. And that is a loss of 3. I tell you right now, looking towards the end of the game, the Pizza Cottage player of the game, it might be a defensive player, as both defenses have done a great job creating havoc in the other team's backfield. Wyatt Ryan has had his name called a couple times, Elijah Bland, and Hayes. So that's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back for the final quarter of our game here on the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Great news, Central Ohio. Foster's Pharmacy offers daily dose packaging, which are convenient and simple. It's truly personalized care you're looking for. It just starts with a call to get started. Take the hassle out of your medications. Call 740-392-0911. Foster's Health Mart Pharmacy.
Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Your sinks are backed up, the electric in your master bedroom needs rewired, and now the wife is asking for a new addition. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Now Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004. They can fix your electrical and plumbing needs and give your bathroom and kitchen a remodel.
Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Enjoy the season. Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Construction. 740-627-8004.
As we come back to the fourth quarter here, Utica up 12-7. Fredericktown with the ball. Takes a snap, drops back. He had pressure from Tayo. Tayo lost his footing. He's now going to step into it. He's got a man deep, and it is going to be dropped as he was trying to hook up with his wide receiver. I believe that was Davis, and the ball just hung up in the air too long, giving the defense plenty of time to get down there on the coverage. I believe Hunter McKinney, along with Hayes, and number 16, I think, Meeks as well. So third down now for the Freddies as they look to find a little bit more momentum. Update from down the road as our other game is Mount Vernon, Delaware Hayes, and Mount Vernon's still trying to find their feet as they trail 21-0 in that ball game. Had a little bit delay for the weather, so they didn't get kicked off till the 7:30 mark. Again, shotgun formation. Sipes takes it. He's going to look. He's going to roll. He's got time. He's going to try to find his wide receiver, and just short as he was trying to hook up right in the middle of the field there with Carter Mall. And unfortunately, as he was rolling away, it looked like maybe at the last second he kind of lost a little momentum on that back foot to plant and push. And that ball just came in a little bit too low, forcing a fourth down here for the Freddies. So Utica will send Tussey back to do the return duties. He'll set up at about his own 28-yard line. As Moore will do the punting duties here for the Freddies. He sets up at about his 25. Takes a couple steps forward and comes set now as he gets the team ready. Good snap. He gets his right foot into it. It's going to be a high but kind of short, wobbly kick. It's going to bounce at about the 38, take a Freddies bounce inside the 30, and it'll be down right there at the 29-yard line. And that's where the Redskins will start 1st and 10 with their third possession here of the second half, up 12-7 with 11:33 to go here in the ball game. So glad you joined us tonight for this action. Each and every week we bring you high school football. We got another flag on the field. Whoa, whoa, where is that coming from? I mean, that came from way back. And it's about the 30. I'm not quite sure what was going on. I mean, there was no play action, anything going on the field. It was just the guys getting ready to huddle. And the coach for the Fredericktown Freddies is stepping out on the field to try to figure out what's going on. And Tussey is the one that looks like they asked to step out of the game, saying he's got blood on his arm. I did not see the signal there. I was looking down on the sideline. I don't know what the penalty is, but it is a personal foul as it's a 15-yard variety here. And again, just mistakes after mistakes for the Freddies tonight as they are struggling on the mental side of the game right now of maintaining discipline. Shotgun formation, 2 split out left as Piper fakes the handoff. He's going to look. He's going to pump fake it. He keeps it himself, drops his shoulder, barrels his chest into a defender, and drives him back about 5 yards. And that is what you need to do to get your sideline pumped up, as that was Roush that he just dropped a shoulder into and drove him backwards. So Piper has said, I'm going to go ahead and take this one on my shoulders and get the job done, as he has come out as a man on mission the last drive and this drive. So second down, we're going to call it about 2 yards as the ball is inside of the Freddies territory at the 48-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 split out far side right as Bowens in the backfield, comes up on the left-hand hip of Piper. Takes a snap. He's going to follow Bowen again off that left side. He got a crease across the 45, and he falls forward to the 43. And I'll tell you what, until somebody can stop that horse, you just keep feeding him the ball, as he is having a heck of a second half here, continuing to churn up yards and push the pile. And he's doing it with authority. It's not any kind of razzle-dazzle. He's saying, I'm coming at you, and see if you can stop me. I'm going to drop my shoulder and just run through you, and he's done it a couple times. So 1st and 10 for the Redskins as they now have the ball at the 41-yard line of the Freddies. No rush to get to the line of scrimmage as they do a great job of milking the clock as long as they can. 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. One split left to the near side right. Roush is going to, Bowen gets the ball this time, and he drops his shoulder. Now we've got a flag down, and we've got some pushing and shoving. I got a feeling it's probably going to be a hold on Utica, and that is what it is. They're still expressing their joy and admiration for both sides. The fans are finally excited that there's a penalty that's not on them, as the Freddies have been lopsidedly penalized in this game, not saying intentionally or otherwise. It's just been more the Freddies that have been receiving penalties. So that pushed the ball all the way back inside Utica territory at the 49-yard line and makes it 1st and 20. 3 split left as Piper's going to bring Bowen on his left-hand hip. Takes a snap. He'll roll that way. He's got time. He's looking downfield. He's going to hook up with his wide receiver out there inside the 45. He'll make a couple defenders miss and finally gets driven out of bounds, as that was, again, Braxton Fisher on the reception. And that was a lot of pushing after the sideline, but apparently the officials are going to just say that's fine, and it'll make it 2nd down and 10. I will say there was not a lot of love lost down this game between these two schools that just sit about 15, 20 miles apart on 13. And right now, Utica's getting a little bit better advantage of it, maintaining their composure. Shotgun formation, 3 split out to the right as Bowen comes on the right-hand hip of Piper now. Takes a snap. He's going to roll that way. He's going to tuck it. He's going to go right up the middle, finds a crease, makes a couple men miss, makes a couple more miss across the 30. And he'll fall down at about the 26-yard line. And a good decision there as he was looking for his wide receiver. He was getting pressure from the outside, recognized that, cut it right back up the middle, made a couple arm tackles, miss him, and he was able to pick up a 1st down and keep the drive alive for the Redskins as they continue to push this clock down to 9:30 with a 12-7 lead inside Freddy territory. Ball sits at about the 28-yard line. Shotgun formation. Going to have 1 split out far left and Fisher, 2 to the near side here, right, and Hunter, McKinley, and Gavin Tussey. Bowden will step up on his right-hand hip as Piper comes set now. Takes a snap, turns, hands it off. It's going to be Bowden off that left side. He's going to push the pile across the 25 up to the 20. He's going to keep pushing forward, and he will finally go down at about the, see, we're going to mark him here just inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line. And again, this second half, the Redskins have come out with fire and passion in their running game. Piper and Bowen have done an amazing job. I apologize. I've been saying this poor kid's name wrong all night long. Mason Bowen there on the carry. And they've both been doing an excellent job of just old-school power running. Keep the legs turning, drop the shoulders, and move it forward. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right. Bowen will come up on the right-hand hip of Piper. Oh, what do we got here? As it looked like they may have jumped, and it is. It's going to be encroachment on the defense. Great job there again, keeping the discipline on the offensive line. Too oftentimes you try to see that. You change the cadence to get the defense off guard, and your offensive line forgets that, and they get the offsides, or the false start. But this time they were able to draw the defense and pick up the 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now. The ball sits at the, we'll call it 13-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right. Bowen comes on the right-hand hip of Piper, takes a snap, turns, hands it off. He's going to off that left side pressure. He's able to get through the arm tackle, drops his shoulder, pushes the pile inside the 5, and he'll go down right about the 5-yard line, as that was Roush who initially had him in the backfield and just couldn't wrap him up. And Bowen was able to push the pile all the way down and make it 2nd down. We'll call it about 1.5 yards. So the sideline, again, continuing to let this clock run, using it as their ally. I don't have the official stats, but I'm going to tell you, you're probably looking at close to 80 to 85% possession for the Redskins here in the second half so far. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right. Bowen now comes on the left-hand hip of Piper, takes a snap, turns. He's going to follow him off that left side. He had a little hesitation there, and that may have cost him, as he was only able to get just across the 5 to about the 3-yard line. That should be enough for a 1st down, though it is, and it'll make it 1st and goal. Great play calling here by the Redskins, too. They haven't tried to do anything too fancy. They haven't tried to get outside themselves. They've realized that their running game right now between Piper and Bowen is unstoppable. You're getting the yardage you need. Your passing game has been very competent, and they've done well in it, but they're not trying to force anything. They're staying consistent with what they're doing that's working well, and it's paying off for them now. So first and goal, shotgun formation. Bowen comes on the right-hand hip of Piper. You got 3 split out to the right as well. Follows Piper or Bowen off that right side, drops his shoulder, and he's in. Touchdown, Redskins. As Piper gets his second score tonight, and he is making a case for the Pizza Cottage player of the game after the game with his performance here in the second half, because offensively it's been kind of night and day for these Redskins as they've found their rhythm here in the second half and really have put it to the Freddies. So we'll get lined up here to go for the 2-point conversion as they lead 18-7 with 6:48 to go in the game. Shotgun formation again. Bowen on the left-hand hip as Piper comes set. Tussie's in motion from right to left. Now he sends him back. He's going to look. He's going to keep it on the pump fake himself. Try to get up the middle. He cannot. And the 2-point conversion will fail again. So our score here is Utica 18, Fredericktown 7. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction Friday Night Lights.
Hey, in this time of high inflation, remember, Goodwill stores have the lowest propane prices in town. So get your propane tank filled at the Goodwill Plaza store in Newark, the Goodwill Unlimited store in Heath, Goodwill at the Lake in Buckeye Lake, or the Goodwill Plus store in Fredericktown, and save big. Goodwill can fill normal-sized grill tanks to motorhome and even large contractor tanks by the gallon. At Goodwill, you're always guaranteed the lowest propane prices in town.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable 4-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
Welcome back to the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights as we get set here for the kickoff in the fourth quarter. Our Utica Redskins up 18-7 over the Freddies. Thornsberry comes set as he approaches it, and again a low bouncing kick. It's going to go past Davis, and Davis is going to lose it in his feet and pick it up at the 10. He's going to make a man miss at the 15 out to the 20. He's going to get around that corner, and then he's going to get pushed out of bounds. As that was a nice saving tackle there, I believe, by Hunter McKinney again on that far sideline. Mind you to stick around for the Starting Point post-game show as we will announce the Pizza Cottage player of the game along with some highlights and lowlights of this game. Remind you, next week will be week number 4. As game 1 will be Fredericktown versus Cardington, and game 2 will be Danville versus Mount Gilead. As these Freddies will travel up to Cardington and Danville will travel up to Mount Gilead. So a shotgun formation for the Freddies. As I was going to say, that had to have been a false start. A little bit of extra movement there in the backfield. It looked like maybe Roush was trying to get ahead of the play. And he just got off rhythm. So again, mental mistakes costing the Freddies another penalty. And that is going to be an illegal procedure 5-yard type. It'll make it first and 15 now as the ball is pushed back to about the 26-yard line. So we'll see what the Freddies come up with on their possession here. They've got to find some way to get into the end zone, and they don't have a whole lot of time to do it. This is only their 3rd possession here of the second half, as the Redskins have done a great job of dominating the ball in the second half with the possession time. Sipes keeps it himself. He's going to cut off that left side. Made a man miss. He's going to try to get to the outside as he's got one defender there in McKinney, and he makes him miss, but then Hayes shows up along with a couple extra teammates, but not before Sipes gets all the way across the 45 up to the 48-yard line, and he may have landed on that ball awkwardly as he was a little slow to get up as the young man was trying to get as many extra yards as he could, and it looked like it may have hit his knee as he is limping, and he is going to go down. That is not the type of injury you need as your coaching staff here comes set. And we're going to step out, too, while they attend this kid. You're listening to the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Griffin Insurance. taking care of your family since 1972. In today's day and age, it's very uncommon to get a real person when you call. Not at Griffin Insurance. We represent multiple carriers to find the best rate for you and your family. Whether it's auto, residential, commercial, or farm, we're here to help. Call Griffin Insurance at 740-397-7488. Griffin Insurance, finding you the best rate.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
So welcome back out of the injury timeout. Sipes was able to get off to the sideline on his own power, so hopefully he'll be fine. Fredericktown has the ball, 1st and 10. They come set. Lang is the quarterback, and that just went nowhere, as that was just a complete disaster trying to get the play off there, and unfortunately it did not work out as well as they had hoped, and he lost a big gain of about 3 in the backfield. So again, the Freddy's offense is just having a hard time finding that rhythm, as Sipes is able to come back into the game to lead this team. On a 2nd and 14 now as they come set. Shotgun formation, 1 split far to the right and Toombs, 2 to the near side left. Sipes takes a snap, throws, tries to hook up a screen. They're going to try to lateral it to Roush to see if he can get around the corner, and a good job defensively staying disciplined, and now we're going to have a flag on that far side. 2 flags come in. That'll be a 15-yard variety, I'm sure, as it may have gotten a little too late on the hit out of bounds. And for a clean game, now's not the time to decide to start catching some extra laundry, as we saw this backfire for the Freddies. So we'll see what the official says here as he's talking it over with his crew, making sure everybody knows where the ball will be, where it'll be marked off from. And we're going to have a dead ball personal foul on Utica. So that's going to be a huge 15-yard variety. And that'll give them a 1st down and take the ball all the way inside Utica territory to the 40. So you got 5:30 left to go in the game. It's 18-7 is the score. Utica just needs to maintain the defensive discipline they've shown all night long and continue to try to get the ball back for their offense. They forced 2 fumbles, recovered 1 of them, and had an interception. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Sipes keeps it. He's trying to keep it on a quarterback keeper, and that just didn't work out well at all, as he was met in the backfield there by Thornsberry, and then Wyatt Ryan came in to help him out. So loss of 2, and you saw the poor young man get injured here on the run. You wonder how much more you want to kind of try to keep forcing him to get in there and move with those legs, but right now offensively for the Freddies, you're trying to find some type of continuity, and he is your leader. So again, 2 split left to the right. He's going to send the Roush out of the backfield in motion. It's going to be empty by himself. He's going to look downfield. He's going to step up. He's going to step up again. Here comes the pressure. He's going to take a hit as he threw the ball out of bounds, as they were able to get in there right before he threw the ball to help affect it. The crowd's not real happy, but it was a clean hit. There's nothing wrong with that portion of it, but unfortunately, like we saw earlier, the young man's playing hurt. And then you're rolling him around and getting him outside there. He's trying to make the play for his team. Those plays are going to happen. He's going to be exposed to those kind of hits when he does that, and that's what happened there. So the ball went incomplete, making it 3rd down. It did stop the clock as we got 4:53 to go here in the final quarter of our game on the Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights. I want you to stick around for the starting point post-game show. Shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 to the right. Roush is in the backfield. High snap. He's going to get it. They're looking to set up a screen, and they read that well, did the Redskins defense, as he's looking downfield even more. And he goes out of bounds, and we're going to see what we have here as a penalty came on the field. He went out of bounds, lost probably about 12 yards. As there was a little extracurricular activity going on out there between Kyler Zitsky and Davis at about the 45-yard line, or excuse me, 35-yard line of Utica. And if that's on Utica, that's going to be a huge blow because their defense had done such a great job of stopping that play. Again, it's been a chippy night all night long between both teams. For the most part, the discipline has been laxing on Fredericktown's team, but here in this final couple minutes, it sounds like Utica is going to try to challenge them on that and has now managed to get 2 of their own personal fouls and keep this drive alive for the Freddies. So we'll see here. They're going to mark it off. It will be enough for a first down. I'll probably put it down inside the 30 at about the 26-yard line, 27-yard line, it looks like, right in the middle of the field. And the Freddies will start there with a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. Out of the huddle they'll come. Shotgun formation. 2 left, 2 split out far right. As Roush is in the backfield. Sipes takes a snap. He's got time. He's looking downfield, and that was overshot and almost intercepted as Hayes got his hand on it but just wasn't able to bring it in. He's already got 1 interception tonight. He's got 2 other pass deflections. Handful of tackles. The young man is having himself a game, to say the least. So 2nd down now for the Freddies as the clock stops at 4:33 to go here in the ballgame. Why don't you stick around for the Pizza Cottage player of the game at the end of the game? I think I know who this is going to, but we'll see how it all plays out. Shotgun formation, 1 right, 3 to the near side left. Roush in the backfield with Sipes as he takes the snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to look, and almost got his wide receiver as he was looking to hook up on the out route. With, I believe that is 22, and it is. It should be Parker, Mull. And it was just off his fingertips, about a foot or two too far down the field. So breaks it 3rd and 10 now for the Freddies. Again, remind you next week, Fredericktown versus Cardington and Danville versus Mount Gilead will be our 2 games. Shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 to the right. Roush in the backfield as Sipes takes the snap. He's got time. He's looking downfield. 3rd down play here as he's trying to go deep. And there's Hunter McKinney and cannot bring it in. Great job by the young man to try to high point it, but the ball was just a little bit out of his reach, and that'll make it 4th down. So 4th down now for the Freddies as the ball sits inside Utica territory. 18-7 is our score. The Freddies trail Utica. And really a kind of back and forth battle in the first half, with the halftime score 7-6, but this second half has been all Utica ground attack. So Fredericktown's going to take a timeout here on 4th down. We will too. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Howard Hilton Grill, just east of Apple Valley on Coshocton Road, has a casual, cozy atmosphere, offering comfort food and good times. Open daily from 10 in the morning to 1 a.m., now adding Sunday morning breakfast at 8 a.m. The Howard Hilton also recently added on an outdoor tiki bar seating patio option with big screen TV. Stop by and enjoy great tastes like the Hilton Burger, or enjoy Taco Tuesdays at the Howard Hilton in Howard. That's the Howard Hilton, 740-599-2337.
If market vol.
So out of the timeout we will come as Fredericktown is looking at a 4th down and 10. Ball inside Utica territory at the 27-yard line. Sipes is going to be joined in the backfield by Roush. He's going to have trip split to the near side left, and he's going to have 1 all alone split out far side right. Utica with a 3-man front. Snap. He's going to drop back. He's got time. Not much pressure. Now the pressure's coming as he gets rid of the ball, and it's going to be caught right at the 10-yard line, and a good job there of setting up. I don't know how you're going to throw the flag on that one, though. I guess you say he's down because his knee was down, but that is going to be another penalty on the Redskins. And again, you're in these situations, and you were blessed by the mental lapses of the Freddies that got you out of a deep hole in your own end zone, got your drive back alive, and allowed you to go down and score, get your lead, and then now as you get the lead, you turn around and you start to give it back to the other team. And this is what they talk about in the coaching staffs when they say you got to learn how to play with the lead and you got to learn how to win. So first and goal for the Freddies. The ball's at the 5-yard line. As he goes under center, turns, hands it off to Roush, and Roush is going to met right at the line of scrimmage. And a good job there by 21 to come in. I believe that is Elijah Bland again from his linebacker spot. Just a form tackle, wrapped him up and dropped him down to make it second down and a loss of about 2. Clock continues to roll down to 3:45 here in the ball game. 18-7 is the score. Utica on top, but the Freddies are marching, looking to get within striking distance. Snap goes back. Sipes keeps it. He's got pressure coming. He's going to try to roll back more and just throws it out of bounds. As that was a good job there defensively by the backfield of maintaining their coverage and discipline, and a great job again by Elijah Brand of getting pressure right off the outside. Stops the clock with 3:27 to go. It's still third down and goal. Ball sitting at the 7-yard line. Plays coming in from the sideline. The play clock's down to about 20 seconds as Sipe gets the call. Relays it to his teammates. Again, out of the huddle they come. Shotgun formation. 2 left, 2 to the right. Roush in the backfield on the left-hand side. Sipes takes a snap. He's going to roll left. That's where the pressure's coming from. He gets around the corner, and he's in. Touchdown, Freddies. And that was a good read by the young man. He was rolling out looking to pass, realized that the coverage had their back to the field, or him, and weren't paying attention, so he turned it upfield. Defender turned at the last second, and Hunter McKinney, trying to help out and stop him at the goal line, was not able to do so. And that makes our score 18-13. Fredericktown trailing Utica. One of the interesting things to see here is, go 2, go 1. I believe they're going to probably try to go for 2, bring themselves within a field goal distance, as they're going to line up in a shotgun formation. 2 left, 2 to the right. Roush is on the right-hand side as Davis comes in motion from left to right, and we're going to have a false start on Fredericktown. Yeah, I almost wonder if the leading yard gainer is going to be penalties in this game. I mean, between the two teams combined in the second half, we're probably looking almost 100 yards. 4 personal fouls, so that's 30-60. 2 holdings, there's 10 each. You're up to 80. And I don't know how many legal procedures we've had, probably about 4 or 5 of those. So, yeah, probably looking almost 100 yards penalties combined between these two teams in the second half. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right, 1 to the left as Sipes takes a snap. He's got time, he's looking, he's pointing, he's trying to find his receiver, and does he not? I don't know. There's a flag, though. I promise you that. As he was looking to hook up with number 11 there, Levi Platt. I believe he got the ball. His back was to our side, so I couldn't fully tell. The officials haven't really made much of a signal either way, as they were meeting right about the goal line to kind of talk over the play. Again, there was a flag thrown by the back judge. The play was right in front of him, so he definitely had a clear view. I don't know if he's going to say pass interference, offense, defense. We're going to have a 2-point conversion. It's good. Personal foul on Utica. So we're definitely over the 100-yard mark. So that makes our score 18-15. Fredericktown trailing Utica. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction Friday Night Lights.
Volatility is keeping you awake at night. Call Spearman Financial Services. Spearman Financial Services have seen plenty of ups and downs, and this is normal. As our old high school football coach would remind us, the true champion is found with your ability to bounce back after a loss. So stop losing sleep and call the team who will coach you through the good times and the bad times. Spearman Financial Services, financial plans that last a lifetime.
Securities offered through Valmark Securities Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Valmark Advisors Incorporated, SEC registered investment advisor. Spearman Financial Services is a separate entity from Valmark Securities Incorporated and Valmark Advisors Incorporated. Past performances cannot guarantee future results. One cannot invest directly in an index.
As we come back to action here, fourth quarter, Utica 18, Fredericktown 15. 3:21 to go in the ball game as it has been a back-and-forth battle. Second half mainly dominated by Utica, but Fredericktown on that last drive finally able to get some momentum going their way thanks to Utica and their lack of discipline in catching, I want to think, 3-4 personal fouls on that drive. I mean, it was tough. And again, like I said, the whole night long, it's been a chippy game between both sides. It's kind of what you expect here. Fredericktown, Utica, you're not far enough away not to know each other. A lot of these kids are familiar with each other, familiar with the schools. You know, Fredericktown had a tough loss to Utica last year at Utica. Looking for a little revenge on that side of things as well. And what it's turned into is a back-and-forth battle that each team is helping the other team out with penalties. Utica's scoring drive was helped out immensely by Fredericktown penalties. And Fredericktown's scoring drive was helped immensely by Utica penalties. So they're going to go for the onside kick as they're all lined up here deep inside Utica territory. He's going to get the ball down. It doesn't go 10 yards, and it was touched by Fredericktown. And I got a feeling that's just going to mean that Utica gets possession as the flags come in. That is a illegal touch flag, unless they decide to come up with another personal foul for something. I'm not quite sure. So we'll see here as they have a conversation. Back judge, side judge. And talk it over. Head official. Confirms, confers, concentrates, correlates. I'm running out of C words here, Gary. So it's going to be a illegal touching on the Freddies. And that is going to be possession for the Redskins at the point of that illegal touching, which will be at their own 39-yard line. And it'll make it 1st and 10 for Utica as they start inside their own territory, leading 18-15. There's a game right now where you know what worked last drive, and that was a whole lot of Piper and Bowen running down the field. But you also got to talk to your kids and say, kids, got to play smart. Whistle to whistle. Once that whistle blows, you stop, no matter what. The officials are looking a little more closely now, and it will get called. Shotgun formation, 2 split far left. Bowen's in the backfield with Piper, comes up on his right-hand hip. Tussey in motion from right to left, and what do we got now? False start. I got a strong feeling next week's gonna be a lot of conditioning. I just think there's gonna be a lot of running going in both practices. No matter who wins or loses, they're gonna watch this tape and say, you know, gentlemen, I think we're gonna have to work some of this out through the form of physical education. Shotgun formation, empty backfield this time as Piper takes the snap. He's going to roll. He's going to get out to Tussey in the flat. He's going to get across the 35 up to the 40. And he'll go out of bounds right there about the 40-yard line. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage plus some and makes it 2nd down and about 8. Again, clock continuing the roll, and that is the ally of the Redskins here. No hurry. They've done a great job of ball possession all second half. Still probably looking at the 70-30 split Utica in the second half here time-wise. Down to 14 seconds on the play clock as Piper comes set. 3 split out far right as Bowen's in the backfield with him. Again, excellent clock management. No reason to hurry. Bowen steps up on the right, turns, hands it off. Bowen again gets it right up the middle. He's going to get hit by Roush in the backfield, but he keeps those legs turning, punches a couple bus tickets, and he'll pull it all the way out to the 45-yard line, and Fredericktown's going to take a timeout. And we will too. Our score here, Utica 18, Fredericktown 15. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction, Friday Night Lights.
This is Lorraine from Buckeye Stoves. Yodel Summer Sale. Save up to $500 on all stoves and fireplace inserts with Yodel Summer Sale. It's a perfect time to buy a stove or fireplace. Don't miss out on the Yodel Summer Sale. Buckeye Stoves. Visit our showroom on State Route 95 in Fredericktown. Buckeye Stoves, the cozy way to save. Go Freddies!
Elite Preparedness stands as Ohio's unrivaled destination for top-tier firearms training and related services. Experience our state-of-the-art facilities in scenic southern Knox County, stock up in our pro shop, and enjoy our indoor and outdoor range options. Our expert cadre leads an unparalleled lineup of classes and personal training sessions. We also offer VIP transportation, armored vehicle services, along with security and executive protection services. Reach out at 740-263-1234, explore online at elitepreparedness.com, or visit our facilities at 255-8.
As we come back, a big third down here. Utica with the ball, 3rd and 5. Piper takes the snap. He's got pressure coming. He's going to throw. It's going to be intercepted by the Freddies as they're going to get the ball down inside to the 42-yard line. And that was just a beautiful play defensively there for the Freddies, as stepping in front of that ball and taking it over is Levi Platt. And I tell you what, the running game's been working for you. And you step away to try to go for a pass. Your line, they bring pressure. Piper's under pressure, had to force the ball in there, underthrew it, and you turned it right back over. And I tell you, I mean, it's like, I'll give you a turnover, you give me a turnover. They're just back. Right now it's back and forth. Either one of these teams decides to button it up just a little bit here in the remaining 2 minutes and 20 seconds, they might be able to come away with a win. Shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 to the near side right. Roush on the right-hand side. Davis in motion. He's going to take it. Nope, fake it on the jet sweep. Sipes keeps it himself right up that middle, and he's got some blockers to the 30. And he'll go down there at the 30-yard line. Not before gaining enough for a first down. And the energy has come back to the Freddy side. Utica's going to have to find somebody to step up and make a play. They're going to have to find an energy leader to grab that momentum back, because right now it's swinging all Freddies. 2 split left, 2 to the right as Roush is in the backfield. Davis is going to go in motion again, fakes it to him to Sipes. He keeps it himself. And this time, though, Thornsberry's is right there to wrap him up, and he only got a gain of about 3. Clock continues to roll down under 2 minutes. Again, the ally for the clock is on the Utica side. And I think they got enough timeouts to go along with it, too. I don't know if they've used any here in the second half. Maybe 1 for the Redskins. Shotgun formation. Sipes takes the snap. He's got time. Pressure's coming now as he throws the ball away, and it's intercepted. Hunter McKinney is there, and this time he's finally able to get it. And that is going to be a huge blow for the Freddies. Young man has had a game tonight, as he has been kind of at the point of attack all night long. They have been looking his way. And the young man has done an excellent job of trying to rise to the occasion. Had an opportunity earlier for an interception in the end zone, was not able to high point it. But this time he was positioned excellently and did a fabulous job of making sure he maintained possession, bringing it down, giving Utica the ball back. But there's still 1:27. You're still deep inside your territory here, as they're going to spot the ball at the 3-yard line. Now, conventional wisdom will tell you just run the thing. You just keep running. Fredericktown's got 1, maybe 2 timeouts left, and your running game has shown it can do its job. So they come set now. It's going to be a power formation. He's going to keep it, does Piper. He's going to go off that right side. He's going to push it up to about the 5. And Fredericktown's going to take a timeout, and we will too. Our score here, Fredericktown 15, Utica 18. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction, Friday Night Lights.
Hey, I think I might be pregnant.
What? How do you know?
I took a pregnancy test the other night. I don't know where to start. I don't think I'm ready to be a mom.
It's totally okay. I heard there's this place called Starting Point. They have free pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, and counseling. They have resources available for girls on a tight budget. You have more choices than you think.
Really? I don't know. If my parents find out, they'll kill me.
Don't worry, girl. Everything is confidential and judgment-free.
How do I make an appointment?
Just visit knoxstartingpoint.com to schedule your free appointment today.
As we come back here to a beautiful September night, week number 3. Utica has the lead 18-15 over top of Fredericktown. 1:16 to go here after a huge interception on the defensive side for the Redskins, as Hunter McKinney was able to get that pick, give the ball back to his teammates as they were feeling the pressure from the Freddies. So again, power I formation. Piper's got three with him there in the backfield. And timeout. So I think what we were looking at is kind of like a shotgun kneel-down play. And I think the coach realized, wait a minute, your knee will be on the end zone goal line, which that gives them 2 points and the ball back. Might want to rethink that, maybe run it one more time, push out a little bit closer to that 10-yard line. And then at that point, because I think the last timeout was used by Fredericktown. I don't think they have any more left. But, again, it's early and I'm often wrong. So don't quote me. I won't finish that quote. Easy was the one that originally said that, but you know where I was going. Minute 16 to go. 18-15. Utica is on top as we have a great ball game here. Brought to you by all of our wonderful sponsors: Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Foster's Pharmacy, Country Court Skilled Nursing, the Living Center Senior Living Apartments, Avita Health, Licking Knox Goodwill, Elite Preparedness, Spearman Financial, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Foster's Pharmacy, Starting Point in Knox County, and Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction. So out of the huddle they come, ready to go as they are in a shotgun, I guess, victory formation. They're going to keep it as Piper right up that middle. He's going to push, and he'll get out to that 10-yard line. Be just shy of a first down by about 3. And my question now is, Fredericktown, I think, is out of timeouts. And if that is the case, then they need to run one more play right as the clock hits about that 1 second mark on the play clock. And they'll be able to go home victorious, which will be the first win for the Redskins this year. They'll put them at 1-2, and that'll drop the Freddies down to 1-2. The LCL has not been kind to the Freddies this year as they lost last week to Northridge. We're going to take a timeout. That's what they're going to do, so we'll step out one last time. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction Friday Night Lights.
Country Court Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center lets you experience the heart of caring with skilled nursing and therapy for after surgery. We also provide outpatient therapy for those able to return home. Give us a call at 740-397-4125. Visit us at 1076 Coshocton Avenue, countrycourt.com, and find us on social media. Country Court's residents and staff wish all of the area student athletes the best of luck this season. Country Court is a Levering Management skilled nursing center.
As we come back here with 30.7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Utica up 18-15, and it has been a ball game. A battle back and forth by both squads tonight. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's been the cleanest of games, penalty-wise. The officials may have the most yards combined out of either team. But nonetheless, it has been a great back-and-forth ball game as Utica looks to seal this victory, their first of the season, to go to 1-2. Before they start conference play next week against Heath. And these Freddies start conference play traveling up the road to Lincoln Cardinton. So snap is going to be back, and Piper's just going to go ahead, take that knee. That'll make the clock roll, and that will run the game out. And Utica will go ahead and get themselves their first victory in a well-fought game here at Fredericktown. So stick around, folks, for our Starting Point post-game show, as we will bring you the Pizza Cottage Player of the Game. Again, our final score here, Utica 18, Fredericktown 15. You're listening to Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction Friday Night Lights.
Hey, football fans, as we cheer on our teams this season, let's talk about a crucial support team right here in Mount Vernon.
At Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center, we're here to support you through every decision, just like a coach guides you through the big game.
Whether it's about pregnancy testing or exploring your options, Starting Point is all about giving you the information and support you need.
Just like every play counts on the field, every choice you make for your life matters.
For more information, visit knoxstartingpoint.com.
Knox Starting Point. You have more choices than you think.
As we come back into the Starting Point post-game show, I'm Kyle Kerstetter. We thank you for joining us tonight as our game between Fredericktown and Utica. Utica 18, Fredericktown 15, and it was a well-fought back-and-forth game. First half was Fredericktown taking the first score on a beautiful scoring drive set up on a beautiful passing play from Sipes to Gavin Toomey. They got them down inside the 5, and they were able to punch it in from there. Utica on the next series was able to answer that, come back, put some points on the board themselves, was not able to get the two-point conversion. And that made it 7-6 going in towards the halftime. Now in the final series of the first half, Fredericktown was driving. They had the ball deep inside Utica territory, and that's when things really started to unravel in this game. As penalties came in, pushed them all the way back outside the 30, making it 1st and goal from there. They tried to get the ball into the end zone the best they could. At the end of the first half, it turned into an interception. Second half comes around. Utica comes out of the locker room making some good adjustments. They decided they're going to go ahead and keep it on the ground and turn it into a power game. And that game was picked up by Piper as he led the way on the ground along with Mason Bowen in the backfield. And they were able to pick up big chunks of yards against this defense for the Freddies, churning off 2 scores in the second half before the Freddies were able to answer finally with their own score. And then as the Freddies were on their heels defensively with Utica driving downfield looking to get another score in, a great interception was made by the Freddies to get the ball back, get them within striking distance as they were able to get it down inside Utica territory to the 40. Then came the wheels from the Utica Redskins defense as they were able to step up, and it was Hunter McKinney who did a great job of intercepting the ball inside the 5 and killing the final drive for the Freddies. And for a game like this tonight, you look up and down the scoreboard or the stats line, and I just rattled off a bunch of names to you of kids that had an opportunity to be a Pizza Cottage player of the game. Hunter McKinney had a great job there defensively in the backfield. I was calling Elijah Bland's name all night long, Aaron Hayes' name all night long, Wyatt Ryan's name all night long, and that was for the Utica Redskins. On the other side of the ball, Gavin Toomey had a great game. Elijah Roush played a great game on both sides of the ball. Blake Sipes played a great game as a quarterback. He got injured there towards the end, but was still able to stay on the field, push his teammates, try to make something happen for his teammates, and played an excellent game as well. The offensive line for the Freddies did a pretty good job keeping things going, and I'm sitting up here and I'm watching over and over again. These kids all make great plays, and you got to sit there and say, okay, who's making the most? And as you look back as a whole of this second half, the player that made the most plays, number 22 for Utica, Hayden Piper. And that's the kid that I'm saying is going to be the player of the game. The Pizza Cotta player of the game is going to be Hayden Piper from the Utica Redskins. Excellent ball game tonight as the quarterback. Did a great job throwing the ball, scored 2 touchdowns running the ball, and then played a overall just solid game leading his team to victory. So, again, the player of the game for the Pizza Cottage player of the game here tonight is going to be Hayden Piper for the Utica Redskins. We remind you next week our games will be these Fredericktown Freddies going to Lincoln Cardington to take them on and open their conference play. Utica's going to head down the road and play Heath to open their conference play, but our second game is going to be Danville and Mount Gilead. So I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for bringing you tonight's game. I'd like to thank Gary for doing a wonderful, majestic job, as always, running the dials behind the scenes. I'm Kyle Kerstetter. Have a great week, and God bless.